I barely got it. Hang on. Sorry guys, I jumped the gun on the intro there. It's my fault. How you doing, everyone? Welcome in this evening to Thursday's community night. Change things up on the mic, so let me know how I sound now compared to the previous streams. Obviously, you guys have been in the previous streams, so you should know. But yeah, let me know how I sound.
Very good.
Very clear. Fantastic. That's what we like. Gage, how we doing? Right, so the settings are as follows. 6 laps at Roadway Atlanta for the first race out, as chosen by the heads of racing at RDR, which is Jolvo and Panam. Hello Tarek, how are we? We've got false check on. You can have your brake balance. Reel on and everything else. Tyre wear and fuel wear are off, guys. It's sprints tonight. First lap out. Hello Yaski, how we doing? As we said, Roadway Atlanta opened on the 3rd of September 1970. A little bit of track knowledge for you there.
Ooh.
I could potentially do a little bit of a trivial question. See if Jolvo knows it. So I know Jolvo's and Panam actually, and Panam. So no.
I'm not good at Road Atlanta, but yeah, you can send it.
Try.
Is there a space?
Send it.
Going up now.
Oh, it's not up yet.
Matt, go for it. I'm gonna try.
It was okay. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to pick one.
All the tracks I'm good at is MotoGP tracks, Formula 1 tracks, and.
What vehicle currently holds the Road Atlanta lap record?
Yeah, GG,
I
perfect.
actually know this.
I don't know.
Kian
Wait,
claims he actually knows.
I think I actually might know.
Okay.
Is it a street car or a race car?
The fastest lap recorded on Road Atlanta is held by what vehicle?
It's probably. No, it's too bumpy to be.
I'm watching some of the storms that are going to happen in the US. Oh, where's storming right now?
It's too bumpy to be the
Corvette, right? Said SAS. It's not a Corvette.
No, I think it's the.
Wait, bro,
Camaro
guys.
01 or something.
You asked me, but alright.
That currently holds the fastest lap record around Road Atlanta.
I would.
You think it's a ZR1?
Bro, let me talk.
Okay,
Let the guy that got up.
ACR says Alex.
Oh my god.
Can I? Would you like a cue or would you like a clue? Would you like a clue? Race cars or road cars too? Just the absolute all-out fastest lap that's ever been recorded on Roadway Atlanta or Road Atlanta. Sorry. Do we know what it is? The answer, if you would like a clue, I have a clue available for you.
Wait, can I just say mine before you say the clue?
Sure.
The new Mustang that came out.
Incorrect. I'm not on about the road one now. It's not a road vehicle that set this. There's a clue.
Road vehicle.
No.
AMG 1?
Nope.
Cadillac hypercar.
I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna get interrupted anyway.
Like I said, I can give you a clue.
Go for it.
The car is in the game.
Oh.
Not the exact car. Not the exact car, but a car that is very closest to it.
A Tomahawk.
Nope.
Oh.
I've got the answer in front of me. Just let me know when you're all ready for it, and we'll give it to you. And not the Valkyrie, Alex. Not the Valkyrie. Nice guess though. Very nice guess. I'd probably 919 from SAS.
Yeah,
Again, very close, but no, not the 919. You're on the right path with 919, but not the 919. The 919 hasn't set that lap.
What country?
You got okay. Another clue.
It's German.
It is diesel.
Audi.
That's. It's not an Audi.
That's
What? Peugeot.
It is a Peugeot.
The
The Peugeot 908 HDI FAP from 2008 set the fastest lap record of a 107.056, which is still held to this day.
I'm just gonna follow SAS because I have no idea how to drive this track. I'm just
Right, we've got 15 people in.
you won't be with them for much longer.
Yeah, see, I'm gone as well. Turn 1 already.
That's not
Bruh.
good.
Are there any community members that are after a space that aren't already in? Because it's community night and there are a fair few newcomers tonight, which is interesting. But yeah, if there's anyone in the community that's waiting for a spot or wants a spot, let me know because we can make way for you in the room. Of course, it's community night.
I do not like SAS here. He's too quick.
I'm not going to change the fact that SAS is in the lobby. So. Right, let me get to grips with this then. Because well, we've got.
I'm gonna go over into a party chat and start my broadcast. So.
You're going over to party chat?
Yeah, I'm streaming on my POV again. I need to get the days and. Even though I tried already today. So.
Ah, okay. SAS.
Ian, you wanna join me or you wanna stay here in general?
I'll probably show you when Matt goes to talk, then I'll go on my own like
I'm trying the replay shortcuts, but I don't think it works in practice. Anyway, yeah, tell you what then.
Are you doing lap time or sorry, qualifying?
No qualifying this evening.
Hi.
No qualifying this evening. We are flying through it tonight.
You know what? Nah, I got my day out in already today, so I'm not gonna stream.
Thank you, Astral. Astral, the first out, ready.
Oh, one more lap.
I mean, feel free, yeah, if you guys want another lap, you're welcome to have one. How are you doing, Tim? Not too bad, mate, not too bad. How do you think the connection issue is going to be tonight? Because this is a problem, see, Tim. Obviously, I'd love to have you in the lobby. You're definitely one of the community members. We've got a few newcomers in tonight that aren't part of the community as such, so I could, in a sense, make room for you, but I don't want to go removing anyone if we're not going to be able to connect to the lobby. That's the issue.
That
is crazy.
Yeah.
Right then, so just while they're quickly qualifying, we are going to get the names down of all the races that are running tonight.
Oh yeah, wait.
We're going to give our scoreboard another go tonight. Of course, as I showed off to the Discord, we've had some improvements in the scoreboard sector.
Wait. Which we're going Atlanta? Which track comes after Atlanta?
You're gonna have to find out. I mean, if you go through the admins, you'll find out. But that's what. Yeah, no. I'd rather just we did that later. You know.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do the thingy on the app with the points.
Right, everyone's ready. Tell me when to.
I'm gonna get a good
adjust.
looking one. I'm gonna get a good looking one.
That's
A very good looking one.
a nice.
Who are you on now?
I didn't say Matt's is bad looking.
Who have you gone
I
down
said mine
to?
is just perfect looking. It's Formula 1 star.
Okay.
Right, okay, there we go.
Wait, give me at least, Joe, give me what?
Good. I'm not joining today. I have a big test tomorrow, and I'm going to a friend tomorrow to try and fix my connections problem. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, mate. And say I hope you can get this sorted. It'd be great to have you into the lobby again. Same with Supercat, because Supercat's been struggling to connect as well. But no, it would be great to have you in. Good evening, Semi. How are we?
Where was the fourth race?
Just look at it.
There was SAS joining. Low, high SAS.
Oh, no.
Wait. Okay, we got.
Hello.
Hello.
I could have got a 16.5.
Right, okay, there we go.
On the last sector.
16.8 is quick as hell. Wow.
So folder done. Okay, so guys, if we remember, not yesterday, sorry, on the community night, no, that's the scoreboard, silly me. We used this point system here as our as our point system for the scoring Tuesdays. We're going to use the same again tonight, and it'll be over the 5 races for this evening. Semi, very good, but excited for my mask on tomorrow. How about you? So yeah, just take a quick good look at that and get used to it, and then I'll show off the new scoreboard screen with this week or tonight's scoreboard updated, and then we'll get into this this first race. So, does that make sense to everyone? It's 2 points for 10th place, and it goes up in big increments of 2 points all the way up to first place, which can be 20 points, and then 1 extra point on offer for the fastest lap, and of course your name will then be highlighted in purple.
Then it doesn't make sense for me to even do this.
What doesn't make sense? But anyway, guys, here we have the point system here that we're operating on for the community race night. How does it not make sense to you, Panam?
No, I wanted to do the other graphic, but.
Oh, okay. It's just for tonight while we got it going. So obviously, because it can be updated live.
I also had the wrong point system on. So.
Okay. Well, anyway, tonight's 15 drivers are laid up into the point system. So without any further ado, then, guys, I think everyone is ready to get underway. Okay. Right. Okay. So what we'll do first then, I'll just take myself out and into stream chat. Best of luck in the race, guys.
Yeah.
There we go. So it's just us now. Let's get the race underway. And yes, we'll get started then with 6 laps around Road Atlanta here. Remember, we've got full start check on as well, guys. So absolutely no issues on the brakes, please. No penalties we want to be seeing. So, turn 1. What's going to happen? The lights are on. And out they go. SAS, but it's slow away off the start. Unfortunately, Kian... well, not so much unfortunately, sorry. But Kian getting a much better start. Meaning that they are going 3 wide into the entrance for turn 1. However, the whole grid seems to have gotten through relatively cleanly. Yeah, I'd say everyone has gotten through cleanly. Nice. So let's just jump back up the field then and just have a look at where we're at. So yeah, Kian all over the back end of SAS in that SMFC M6. He's going to have to work real hard to get away from Kian here. SMFC, of course, is a very confident and consistent driver. Always fast and definitely king of the ring in the RDR lobbies. However, Road Atlanta seems to be one of Kian's specialty tracks, and he's going to have to work really hard to get away from Kian. So Kian then in the ever famous now CCR livery M6. It's shown itself in the lobbies quite a lot, but always happy to see it. It's gorgeous in colour, striking to see as well. Astral then, he's in his RCF, has been a known favourite from as these go 2 wide into the chicane. Turn 10. Lovely. Both made it out. Kian staying out on top. Bit of defence from Kian, but nothing too major. While the attacking moves going on between Astral and Kian, SAS has started to roll away with it now with a second in the distance. Sajiro and Grapig having a bit of an issue. What's happened here for Grapig? Let's have a look back, shall we? Grapig running in 15th. I think we might have just caught the bottom end of it there, but someone else had also crashed out. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's happened there. Anyway, back on board with him. He's running in 14th now. It seems to be okay. Lockdown in 13th in the RCF, British Airways, with the Red Dragon livery on the back as well. Gorgeous RCF. Safoda running the Z4 GT3. Ooh, I think a bit of contact from Lockdown actually kept Safoda in the running there. So well done, Lockdown. I think he's earned that 12th place off him. Hales then, a newcomer in the McLaren, bit slippy and slidey here around the box section of turn 6 and 7. He comes onto the straight now, round turn 8 through the penalty line. 0.5 penalty that, of course, will drop him out of contention from Sajiro, but he wasn't too close anyway. It's not much to worry about. Just up ahead from Sajiro then is Discht Fischt, who's a newcomer tonight, the German in that gorgeous M6. He's running in 9th place. Safoda's just disconnected. Marlon then, Marlon R1. He's about second out from Panam, our local fast man, and say he's a fan of this track. Panam just battling out in the Repsol M6 with Yaski in his 911 RSR. Bit of contact, a little bit of a touch, but nothing too major, nothing major to report there. I think he might have gotten away with that one. Yeah, I'd say it's just nice to see there. Something's come up for Astral. No worries, bud. Catch you again. Yeah, so Yaski is trying to grip onto the back of Pan Am. A little bit of a slide from him, and I think it has cost him a bit of time there, which is unfortunate. Anyway, so Pan Am in 5th position. Jolvo running up in 4th. King Julian has connected. Hello. Julian in Roxy then. The RSR chasing Deluxe in his RCF, sorry, in 3rd position. He's had a fantastic run so far to keep up with the big boys. Meanwhile, he's got 6 seconds out to pace. 3 laps in around Road Atlanta, which is pretty impressive. Kian now just coming up to the final chicane of turn... What is it? What is the turn? Yeah, it's turn 10. Technically turn 10, 11 there. Around that section. But SAS so far is now starting to find his groove and pull away from it with 2.6 seconds, the gap between himself and 2nd place of Kian. Further back then, there's a little bit of a battle going on for 3rd place. Jolvo looking at the inside of the RCF for just a moment, but just backing out of it there. Didn't really want to cause too much of an issue, which is fair enough. So we jump on board then with the rear camera in Deluxe. We can see Jolvo's 911 RSR, sorry, all over the rear end of the RCF. Dancing away in the mirrors behind. No pressure release from him whatsoever. Deluxe is going to have to push really hard here to be able to stay ahead of Jolvo. Of course, we know Jolvo is a very attacking racer. He can be phenomenally quick on the track if it suits him. He has his off days like everyone else, but today he seems very strong and confident. Really putting the pressure onto Deluxe now. Any mistake and he will be making advantage of it. I think there was a little bit of a slip there. However, they both got away with it nicely. Once again then, through turn 8, past the penalty line and down to the final chicane for these two racers. Could we see a move from Jolvo on the inside? We're going to stay on board just to have a look. Deluxe covers the inside line straight away. Jolvo makes the move to go too wide. It's now a battle of the brakes. Jolvo's on the inside and the move's made. He parks that 911 right in front of that RSR as he hops down the hill to the final bend. Sorry, turn 11 and 12. Coming down to the final straight, and it's now Jolvo ahead with Deluxe chasing once again to secure his 3rd position. Deluxe looks up the inside on the first turn. No door is open for him there. Jolvo hot on the heels to keep it all quiet. He's got to, he's got a bit of a gap between him now. He's got 0.7 gap between 3rd and 4th. Little bit of pressure release for Jolvo here in the RSR. Fantastic racing from him to take in that position. He's found himself onto the podium now. SAS 3 seconds ahead of Kian still. And Deluxe just dropping about 1.5 seconds out now from Jolvo. So Jolvo's pace is going to start increasing. Dishfish disconnecting there as well. Pan Am, he's got 1.5 seconds behind now to Yaski. Of course, these two were battling earlier on, but now on the penultimate lap, they are split by a fair bit of a margin. We're not in slipstream range there at all. 2 seconds back from Yaski then is Marlon in the 44 Patronus AMG. Sojiro then running in his RSR in 8th, and Lockdown in his RCF in 9th. Grappig is just 4 seconds out from Lockdown in 10th, and that would probably be the main runners there. Next back is Weirden in 11th place, and then Hales, who's got a penalty above his head, unfortunately. However, he's ringing up the rear in 12th in that McLaren. 2.5 seconds is the gap between SAS and Kian now. May have been a little slip there for SAS, or just an increase in pace from Kian. Either way, though, could potentially heat up on the final lap. Jolvo, though, he's kept his gap to Deluxe. It's still around about 1 second, 1.5 seconds. Of course, that does put Deluxe within the area of attack, especially if a mistake comes from Jolvo. So we're just going to have to see if anything unfolds between these two in the upcoming laps. Bit of a slide there from Deluxe, and Pan Am following just behind in his M6. But all the runners are running nicely. Marlon then, as you could just see in the distance, just up behind Yaski here. In the closing moments of sunset, actually, around Road Atlanta. I'll say it is a gorgeous track for the scenery. I do quite like it. This was one of my favourite tracks I used to for when we used to run on Group 3 when I had the wheel. It would be nice to, of course, have that back at some point. Hopefully it wouldn't be too long and I'll be back racing with you. But for now, I'm happy doing the commentary. Can't play again, don't have PlayStation Plus. That's a shame, Cooker Baby, so you're just going to be watching along tonight. I've just missed that. I do apologise, SES, though. First place, Kian just coming across the line behind him in 2nd. Jolvo secures 3rd place and comes across the line. Deluxe in 4th, Pan Am in 5th. Yaski now coming across the line in 6th. Marlon across the line in 7th. Sojiro securing 8th position. And then Lockdown in 9th as he just comes around T12 there, coming across the line. Lovely stuff. And Grappig in 10th place. 40 seconds gap between himself and Weirden in 11th, and then Hales further back in 12th. But of course, no points scored for those two fellas. Grappig is the last one to secure points here this evening. Can I race with you, Big Razor? Yes, if you can find space in the lobby, mate, you're welcome to. But no, congratulations to SAS and the SMFC M6. First lobby out and a first win for him. As well as taking the trophy for the fastest lap. The extra point, sorry, for the fastest lap. We'll have a look into that point in just 1 second. There we go. Okay, so SAS in the M6 Endurance, first place with the fastest lap extra point. Best time of 1:16.7. It's a phenomenal time considering the rest of the grid weren't able to dip into the 16s, from what I can see anyway. Yeah, no one was able to dip into the 16s there. Astral 1:17.7. Kian 1:17.3. So a couple of people getting close. But can I use my wheel and McLaren 7? Yeah, sure I can. But yes, not bad at all. So Kian in second place in his M6. Jolvo then in third in his 911 RSR. Deluxe in fourth position in his RCF. Panam in 5th in his M6 GT3 Sprint model as opposed to the Endurance. Yaski in 6th in his RSR. Marlon in 7th in his AMG GT3. Sujiro in 8th in his 911 RSR. And then filling off the grid that we're running here is 9th Lockdown in his RCF. 10th Grappig in his RSR. Finally then, the two runners left in the race was Weirden in his Ford GT race car, and Hales as well in his 650S GT3. Those two, of course, not scoring points, but they are still out on track, I believe. Anyway, let's jump on over back to the Discord and speak to the fellas. There we go. So, how was that for you guys?
Good.
Decent.
Yeah, not bad. Horrible. That's not what we like. I mean, well, Kian, fair, on the second place with SAS on track. It wasn't like first was very much on offer, but you fought for the lead a fair bit, which was good. I'll say you stuck with him for a bit. No, you made him sweat for the first couple of laps, and say it wasn't too bad at all, mate. So well done. But are we ready to go on the scoreboard?
I started last.
Yes, we're good to go. Okay then. So the points as they stand. Coming out for the first round. Astral did not finish the race, unfortunately, so he's out of the contention. But SAS is running the competition up so far with 21 points. Kian 18, Jolvo 14, Deluxe, Panam. Pretty much, yeah, the finishing order there of the lobby. But no points for the. It's not the right order. Why are you 9th?
Yaski finished.
There we go. It's now been sorted out, I believe. Oh, Yaski finished 6th.
Yeah.
Then Marlon, then Sejuro, and.
Right. Let me just run through this again. Yes, SAS, Kian, Jolvo. Then it should be Deluxe, Panam. Put Yaski where Marlon is. Sorry guys, just obviously a few teething issues here with the scoreboard, but at least it all looks pretty now. It's all matched in and looking good, and yeah. So yeah, we're just going to adjust the scoreboard to make sure that everyone's on the correct points. Sejuro was 8th. Sejuro was 8th and Marlon was 6th. Or was 7th, that's it, there we go. Lockdown was then 9th, Grappig 10th. There we go. So that's now all in order for you guys, and everyone should now be in the right place. But that's where we stand, finishing off race 1. Let's switch it out then to race 2.
Max point finish. Anything to complain about?
Well, we're sticking with America, and considering it came up recently. Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm glad to see that it's going well here for Laguna Seca. It was opened in 1957. Laguna Seca was.
I hope your PlayStation dies again.
That is not very nice.
That's
I do hope that too. I do hope that too.
That's not very nice at all.
I do. Agree
Anyway, we're changing on. That's changing on over to Laguna Seca. Yeah, it's the claimer of PlayStations. But yeah, there's 180 feet of elevation change here in Laguna Seca. The track was originally 1.9 miles long. However, in 1988, it was extended to its current 2.238 mile configuration by adding the infield area. What was that?
By hand. Didn't even use tools.
Can we... Another little trivia question then about Laguna Seca. Who can tell me who built Laguna Seca? In 1957, who originally built Laguna Seca?
Is it someone that we know? Stewart.
Oh, it's someone you've heard before. It was not Abraham Lincoln and it was not Donald Trump, as this was in 1957. Abraham Lincoln had been shot at that point, and Donald Trump had been born, but wasn't really much in terms of a political figure at that age.
Building tracks.
I think he was more playing with blocks or racetracks, but I don't think he was building Laguna Seca. But if anyone has the answer to who originally built Laguna Seca, let us know. It'd be a little bonus point for you. Not on the scoreboard, of course, but
who designed it?
1957.
57.
Was not Martin Luther King. He had a dream, and I don't think it was about Laguna Seca racetrack.
I got a call.
It was not Shelby. It was not Carol Shelby.
Bernie Ecclestone.
Yeah, someone's gonna Google it. I'm racing, so I can't.
Someone could Google it. I'm not going to stop anyone Googling it, but it does ruin the fun. I mean, I'm guessing no one knows anyway.
I'm going to say Bernie Ecclestone.
Okay, you're all wrong. It was originally built by the Army Corps of Engineers on a corner of what was then Fort Ord. I did not hear US Army call. If anyone else heard US Army call, then fair enough. But yes, I didn't hear US Army call. I do apologise. But yes, whoever that was who said US, was it Yaski? Did you get it right? Okay, Yaski got it right. He's not going to gain an extra point for it, unfortunately. We're not going to give him a point in the racing, but you get a brownie point at the minimum.
Deluxe is mad laggy, by the way.
Ooh, does anyone know how big the drop is on corkscrew?
A lot.
I will accept the answer. I'll accept the answer in meters or feet.
12 meters.
I'd say 16 feet.
16 feet. You are far off.
No, way more, yeah.
12 meters.
Can I be honest? The closest person in answer is not graphic. Sorry, is Pan Am.
12 meters. So I'm gonna say
12
10.
meters is the closest answer. Everyone else who said like 8, 7, 9, they're not close. 12 is the closest. That should give you a clue.
14.
20.
20 is the closest.
18.
Bang on. 18 meters
Kaboom.
of drop. 18 meters of elevation change on the corkscrew. It's nuts, isn't it? I know, you looking at it now, you'd think that you'd need a 4x4 to be able to get down it.
That's about as much as Silverstone, but on drugs.
Silverstone has barely any elevation change.
Yeah, that's why Silverstone on drugs.
Oh.
Silverstone is such a bad track. It's actually unbelievable.
It's a good track, but in terms of elevation change, hell no.
It's just a bad track in general.
4 foot, said Alex. No, it's a little bit more than 4 foot, my man. It's 59 foot. 18 meters.
Silverstone.
I think Silverstone's boring. Not as boring as Monaco, but Silverstone's boring. And I'm British.
Well, at least Monaco has elevation change, okay?
I think Brand should be brought back.
McLaren, you probably just saw that on stream.
Yeah, I was watching that. Danny, mate, come on, what are you doing? It's practice, so we're going to allow it, but if he does it in qualifying, he's out. Danny, man, that's...
This is quali. This is quali right now.
Yeah.
This is quali right now.
Yeah, and I was purple as well. So
Well, it's not actual quali, is it?
Everyone is purple.
Oh, yeah, no, it is technically actual quali.
Oh, you're good. I messed up anyway.
I've got a keyboard in front of me.
Oh my god. Yeah, thanks, Deluxe. That put me up.
Oh, he sent me that when you won the other night.
The glaze is crazy.
Wow. That's the big razor is. Okay, understandable now.
Stop getting out
He's
of
done
the-
already. What? Okay, hold on.
Who are the newcomers this evening? J-Man.
I'll be back.
Oh,
J-Man is in. Oi, volume finally on. Hello, Sliced. Tell Kian I said good job. Said it's Danny C fan.
The glaze is actually crazy.
oh.
King Julian.
No problem.
I do not know.
I'm not on my way to set a lap, so I'm gonna do last two somewhat, I don't know.
I'm on for a quick lap, so
I'm not competing for wins.
You're on for a
I'm
quick
here to
lap.
have fun. I'm here to have fun and to go do last two, probably fifth.
Thanks, lockdown.
Fair enough. Right, but anyway, get a little bit more practice time out then, fellas, and then we shall get underway.
I'm gonna do a last to fifth again, like in Atlanta.
Yo,
think
Panem,
he's
I'm
correct.
here to have fun and to be last to last. Like,
Yeah, probably. Wait, no.
Who's
I'm
doing
not,
the last to last challenge?
Not me.
probably gonna be me.
I am doing last to fifth, like in Road Atlanta.
One thing to note for races with tyre wear is controller had a disadvantage.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. No tyre wear tonight.
We had tire wear though in
It's Danny C
Monza.
fan is actually very well below the SR rating that we require for the lobby.
Get him out.
No, because he messages like almost every stream, and he wants to jump in and get involved. Like I don't want to remove him. I'd like to just make.
one chance, but if he ruins the race,
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to at least give him a shot. I don't want to just take him out straight away. I mean, I did see what he did to SAS on the practice lobby. Don't worry, I did see it.
I'm in a wall.
That's not how you drive a car.
Stop
Yes.
going
Anyway, are we all ready to get going?
Yeah.
just lap.
Thank you, Panam.
That's
RKO. Good old Randy Orton.
I'm actually red. What?
Ricketti. Or Rucreddy. Rucreddy. It's Danny, or... Yeah, Danny is... Bacreddy.
You know who Danny C is? It's one of the lads that races with my team.
It's Danny C68 or 6688.
He said it's Danny C fan. It's Danny C is literally the guy who races with me. That's why I was asking if he actually knows him, because he streams as well.
I'm guessing he does.
He's a really good driver. That's what I'm assuming too. I asked him, but he never responded.
Who was that behind me? Who was in turn 3?
I have adjusted the mic for tonight, guys. I don't know if anyone could notice it. Jovo said earlier that my
Who's
mic's
that?
a lot clearer. And from the levels I can see that I'm coming through a lot louder than I was
Kian,
before,
please
which I
tell
think
me
is
when
good.
it's you behind me.
I've turned
Way
my
to
mic
drive
down a
that
little bit. If it
car.
needs to come up, just let me know, guys. But if the mic's okay and you can all hear me fine over the volume of everything else, that's all good.
Just trying to switch things up, you know?
Ah!
Yeah, Matt, have you seen the Karen?
No, I'm going to have a look in the race.
You
Have
mean
you-
the
Anyway,
Have you seen the livery?
everyone's ready. I've seen it's a CCR livery. I'll have a look in a bit. But yeah, everyone's ready. We'll get underway
Have a
then.
When
Have a
he
look
says
at my
switching
livery.
up, he means switching to the meta.
Matt, look at my livery.
I'm not looking at
So,
anyone's
this
livery
guy-
right now.
This guy will win tomorrow, this weekend. This guy will win on Sunday.
what? Livery.
It's not Max Verstappen and it's also not Lando Norris.
Yeah, no, I
I can get
wasn't
so
thinking.
much
It's also not Lewis
such
Hamilton.
bad lap times.
I
It's
don't
also
know.
not Lewis Hamilton.
I don't know. Anyway, right, I'm going to
Yes.
check myself. I'm going to check myself over the stream chat, fellas. Best of luck in the race, and I shall catch you all afterwards.
Yep.
There we are, stream. It's just me and you now. We'll get ourselves underway. I think everyone is ready. Are we ready with the scoreboard? We are ready on the scoreboard. Okay, let's get underway then. 6 laps here at Laguna Seca. I think I'm going to just run Sunset for every single race just for the aesthetics, because we're running sprints. We're not running anything major, but it would be nice for the views. We're all about the scenery here. Once again, though, full starts on. SAS and Kian topping out the front row of the grid. Sejuro and Lockdown in second row. Yaski Graphic third. Jolvo J-Man fourth. And it's lights out and away they go. SAS and Kian tear off the start. Kian straight up into first in that BRZ. That was a lightning start from Kian. Lockdown using the pit lane at the inside to get into the inside of SAS. He's picked up a 0.5 for it. The grid moves through. There's a little bit of an issue there. Oh, Danny C. Did he just knock Hales off? Let's have a quick look at that. Ah, that was a budge from Danny C. That's a shame. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore and Hales can get himself back running. But anyway, jumping on board, and Kian is ahead of SAS still. These two starting to tear off. It was a full punt. Yeah, we'll give them the benefit that those two are going to let run on, and we'll see if it happens again. SAS running a little bit wide as they head towards... what's that? Was that the roll straight? Yeah, before they head towards the roll straight. Who's AFK? I have no idea. Someone is, though. We'll remove them. Oh, it's Danny Fanny's in the wall. Anyway, so Kian and SAS then first to go down the corkscrew. 2.5 seconds gap back from the first and second positions, down to third position of Panam, who is fighting off J-Man and Yaski in the RSR. Jolvo then further back in sixth, fighting off Sejuro and Deluxe, all in the RSR. Sejuro running a little bit wide there, but managing to recover nicely and slotting in just behind Deluxe. King Julian in his RSR, very RSR dominant. He's there in ninth position with Lockdown. Little penalty above his head of 0.5 seconds, but nothing too major. He's got King Julian, Graphic, Weirden behind him. Hales is also off. Kian then will jump back on board with him in that BRZ. That could very well be a meta car here. Ooh, it's a big off from Kian. Let's just watch that back very quickly. Yeah, he slipped and slid. Yeah, he slipped on the gravel and the dirt on the side there, didn't he? That's a shame. Anyway, so... the order resets itself once again. It is SAS now running in first place with a 3.2 second gap behind to Panam in second. He's looking a little bit free at the moment. He's got J-Man in a beautiful Red Bull livery Mustang, chasing him down in third, with Yaski hot on his tail, within slipstream range as they come around turn 6 onto the rail straight. Jolvo and Deluxe bumper to bumper in their RSRs. That's a gorgeous livery from Deluxe as well. Let's have a look then as they all pop down the corkscrew. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. What's happened? Why is there a yellow flag there? I don't think anyone's adjusted themselves, no. Oh, bit of a slip and slide from Kian. What happened there? Let's go back and have a look on board with Kian. So Hales went a little bit wide. Kian's come down the corkscrew nicely. Hales pushes him out. That's not on. That's not on. Let's not have that. Yeah, Kian's struggling to get himself back onto the road yet. Cody Murphy, what ratings are these drivers between? A+ all the way down to D. Hales is a lap down as well. Okay. Yeah, Hales, we'll have none of that, please, mate. SAS then out at first, 3.2 seconds back to Panam in second. Both A+ drivers. Hales is left. There we go. I didn't have to do that. You saw that. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was. J-Man then running in third in the Red Bull Mustang. He's doing well so far. He still has Yaski, though, hot on the tail. Yaski's not giving up this chase. He wants a podium tonight. But the looks of it, he's having a good race day as well. And say he wasn't running too good on Tuesday. He just had a stream of bad luck. But here he is now, moving up into third position, parking that RSR beautifully in front of the Mustang as he comes onto the rail straight. But oh no, he's gone wide. He's gone wide and he's lost a few positions there. He's down into sixth now, which is unfortunate. Back in with J-Man then in third position as him and Jolvo head very tightly down the corkscrew for what is the third time here around Laguna Seca. Yaski having a bit of a slip there as he exits the corkscrew as well, but holding on to it and sticking with Deluxe nicely. I was doing daily but got rammed off every race, lost a lot of drive rating, so I decided to join these things because they are actually fun and clean. Well, I'm very glad to have you on board, mate. Welcome in. What's your name in game? Just so we know, Cody. But yes, SAS on board now. 3.3 seconds is the gap from himself to Panam. That was a really wide line. He's not backing off at all, is he? He's not settling into a race pace. He's just foot flat going for it. I've never seen those words spoken before. What words spoken? What are you on about, Sliced? Anyway, Panam. He's got 4 seconds to J-Man in 3rd place, but of course J-Man is having to do a lot of defending, as is Jolvo now, actually. Just seen Yaski make a move up the inside of Lockdown. He's up back to 6th position. Not too sure what happened for him to have lost it, but Hamilton 2.0 I haven't joined yet because it's full. Right, no worries, but thank you very much, at least I know. Deluxe then in 5th place now in the Rastafari 911, chasing Jolvo in 4th. Jolvo is, of course, still chasing J-Man. However, the little battle with Deluxe has dropped him out of the pace ever so slightly. Yeah, as soon as there's a lobby space, Cody, I will let you know. Oh, my hay fever's kicking in like nuts right now. Oh, I'm going to start crying over this race. I just love Laguna Seca. Anyway, J-Man, 3rd place. He's got Jolvo behind him. 0.2 seconds out now. It's a real contest. Lockdown just having a bit of a wobble coming out of... what bend is that for Lockdown? Bend 10 there. Turn 10. Jolvo and J-Man is the battle to be on board with here easily. It's the 3rd place battle. Jolvo goes on the outside. J-Man hogs the inside. J-Man is on the inside line. He shuts the door on Jolvo. Jolvo can't move around him. He's going to have to reset and start again. Cody is Irish. Well, we have got another Irish running, and that is in the form of Kian. Let's just jump on board with him quickly. There he is. He's had some unfortunate luck this run, but normally he's at the top end of the lobbies. Unless, of course, you know Kian, in which case, say hello to your buddy here. So, Jolvo then has made it past... Let's just quickly go back and watch that move be made. Jolvo in 4th. He goes around the outside. Beautiful move from Jolvo with Deluxe matching him, taking a bit of slipstream and giving himself the position as well. It's 2 positions down for J-Man, but 2 positions up for Jolvo and Deluxe, 1 apiece. Anyway, back on board with the race. Jolvo 3rd, Deluxe 4th. A little bit of an off there, as well as a 4-second penalty for Yaski. We're going to have to go back and have a look at that one quickly. He picked up a 4-second penalty. Where was that from? He bumped J-Man on the corkscrew, but did then back off and waited for him. That's okay. No worries at all, Yaski. Well, he's just bumped him a 3rd time, I think. He's bumped Lockdown. Lockdown's ended up in the gravel. What's happened there? Kian's just come past in 6th. Yaski's now slowing down a lot. That was a large penalty for Yaski. I'm not surprised. But anyway, it's left the position as such. We've got Jolvo now in 3rd position, chasing Panam, although I don't think it's going to happen here on the final lap, I have to say. J-Man was braking way too early and bunched up everyone. Right, okay. I'd say it's not like Yaski to cause so many issues. J-Man then in 6th position, Kian in 5th, Deluxe in 4th. I'm literally, there's tears coming from my eyes because of hay fever right now. This is horrible. Graphic in 7th, Yaski in 8th, and Lockdown in 9th. King Julian in 10th, Weird in 11th, and Sajiro now running in 12th. On board then with SAS as he comes around. As he comes around Rainy Curve, turn 9, now on to turn 10 for the final time here at Laguna Seca. I missed it last time, but I'm going to stay on board with him to cross the line. It's 2 for 2 from SAS, or for SAS, as well as another full points pickup. He picks up the fastest lap with a 120.935. I was about to announce his previous of a 121.3, but he's just done it again. Panam crossed the line in 2nd place now. Jolvo slipping and sliding around the final bend, turn 11, and across the line in 3rd. Deluxe then in 4th position. Nicely done, my friend, crossing the line. Kian, J-Man, and Grappig. Kian in 5th. J-Man in 6th, closely followed by Grappig in 7th. Yaski now crossing the line in 8th, and lucky fella. And Lockdown also crossing in 9th. As I say, it's a shame you had a bit of a terrible run. Finishing up the point scorers then for the evening, it's King Julian in his RSR, just approaching the line now in 10th. Well done, my man. And then followed just 10 seconds out by Weirden. I think he is going to be able to finish in the 4th of 8. And Sajiro may be able to as well, which is great news for him. But Weirden in 11th, and then Sajiro in 12th. Hayes gets perm banned. No, so Yaski, from what we could see, it was J-Man braking way too early, which caused the issues that you all saw there. Hang on, I've got to take a hay fever tablet, guys. That'll be back with you. Let's just get the scoreboards up for now. So, SAS, fastest lap 120.9 and taking first place in the M6 Endurance. Well done, my man. Pan Am in second place. Sajiro from 3rd to 12th, but GG everyone. Yeah, and say it was a shame to have seen you down the bottom, but let's reset and go for the next one. So Pan Am in second place then in the RSR. Jolvo in his RSR in 3rd, and Deluxe in an RSR as well in 4th. Kian in the BRZ GT300, he came 5th. And J-Man was then 6th in the Mustang. J-Man was the one that was having the issues with the braking, I think. Not so much the issues, but his line was just braking a lot earlier than everyone else, and it caused the bunching up issue. That was what the penalty came from. And then there was another pump between yourself and Lockdown on the end corner, Yaski. I'm just going to ask you if you can, just please, can we tidy it up, fellas? That was a little bit scrappy, and there are going to be a few people leaving. Just because, yeah, we don't have racing like that. Come on, guys, we're better than that. Graphic, though, in 7th position in his RSR, followed by Yaski in his RSR in 8th. Next down then was Lockdown in 9th in his BRZ. And King Julian then in 10th in his RSR. Weirden finished 11th in his 4th of 8 Italia. And Sajiro in his 911 RSR finished 12th. Hales and Danny Cfan disconnected, but they weren't racing the cleanest anyway. So unfortunately, I think that was going to be the outcome regardless. There. So, guys, how do we feel about that race? Let's jump on back over to the general before I ask that question. Sorry, stream, that you're going to hear a repeat, but how do we feel that race went?
Very good.
Yeah, a bad start, but
great success.
well in the end.
Bad start, but a good recovery. Bad start, good recovery nonetheless. All good to go?
I had a perfect start and a perfect
So,
race.
let's just have a quick look then at the scoreboard. So, the scoreboard, as you see it there, I was trying to find it. SAS, dominant on top. 2 purple races. 21 points picked up in both. He's currently on top in 42 points. 42 points. Not 41. I want to say we are going to be getting a formula in for it, don't worry. Anyway, so Jolvo, second place, 16 points. Hang on, no. No, sorry. No, Jolvo's now in second place as he scored 16 points twice. He's got 32 points. Kian is now in 3rd with 30 points overall. Pan Am in 4th with 30 points. Deluxe in 5th, 28. Yaski 6th with 16. Graphic and J-Man drawing up with 10 points each. Marlon, I've just had I've just seen a clip come in off Lockdown. Let's just quickly have a look at that while the scoreboard's up. I'll bring that in now. Bear with me. But yes, Marlon then down in 9th and Lockdown in 10th with 8 points. King Julian 6 points and King Julian with 2 points and Sajiro with 6. So main screen. This is an something that was mentioned by by Yaski and for Lockdown. Lockdown. Or Yaski was, I think, saying that he got bumped by Lockdown. Let's see if that happens here.
Imagine people driving with the braking zone.
There was a lot of French rage.
Right. Now, fellas, what do we think? Do we see that then?
I don't see enough contact. Whether it was lag, I don't know.
Right. So, yeah, Lockdown moves to the right of Yaski. Yaski's staying on the left where the racing line is. Lockdown moves to the right to make a move. Yaski moves across the braking zone, not necessarily, not on this come through, unfortunately. But he doesn't look like he's pushing Lockdown out as such. They're both within track limits and on the racing line, both in the braking zone. I can see Lockdown is braking. It doesn't look like Yaski's braking that much. He doesn't have the most room, no, but either way.
And that track ends in a second as Sander. That extra bit of track only lasted
I don't know about that. See, Yaski is. I know what you're saying. We'll watch it through again at full speed. He pushed me to the left.
It could have been a lag.
Any space there for him, because it was about to become sand.
I see where it would seem like he pushed you, but
No, you
I
were
can,
side by side.
I can see where you thought that he
Side by
pushed
side,
you,
there's a difference.
but where he's staying on his line and he's tucked far right, you've come across him, and while we've taken, it's not racing, not ballerina.
You can run him off the track.
My front wheels were in front. No, Yaski, I completely agree, but you have come across into him, which has then pushed you further left. However, I wouldn't.
The apex doesn't matter.
Real shit.
You guys are. You were side by side, not in front. There's a difference.
Right, it's going back on the stream. We'll watch it back one more time, and then we'll get on with the next race.
It's side by side. You can't just ram them off the track because your nose is like a half
Right.
meter in front.
Everybody's doing it.
Right now, we're looking
Doesn't make
at the point that lockdown. We're looking at the point that lockdown breaks, guys. Okay, we're on the point right now where lockdown breaks.
C'est pas que t'étais bien devant. Il y a la moitié. Il y a la moitié du.
Speed.
Is this a French stream or is this an English stream?
Yeah.
It's an English stream. I mean,
Rule 8.
to be fair, Yaski, it wasn't actually you who started speaking French there. Weirdly, you understand? You'd think that the local Frenchman in the lobby would be the one to start speaking French, but no, it was SAS, the British band. Never mind.
You'd think the Germans would be the ones speaking German, but then it will be Kian.
It normally is the Germans speaking German. I will be honest.
I do respect that.
Anyway, guys, I will be honest. I'm not seeing too much there. I am seeing that there's a little bit of contact, but it doesn't look like more than a racing rub. Yaski, I think it was just a little bit of, lacking the brakes type of thing. I don't know. It was a tough one. I wouldn't have said there was too much wrong there. There wasn't much foul play.
Sardegna next.
How do you know?
Sardegna.
How do you know?
Sardinia.
Just mythic.
Just mythic. Oh, as in someone's told you, yeah.
I didn't.
Anyway,
Me neither.
someone has. Well, only the admin chat knew about what was going on tonight. So yeah, someone's definitely told you.
And Jobo.
Anyway,
Shut up. Jobo, shut up.
What?
I won't be on the stream tonight again, boys. Have fun and race well, says Orion. Thank you, buddy.
Can we guess what SAS? What's the track after this?
Dunno. Okay.
Shut up.
Oh, Hamilton's managed to make it. Hello, Cody. Osmond, happening, boy. Down.
Oh, what?
Oh, Osmond's in. Fantastic. Hello.
I reckon a Brands Hatch GP will be pretty interesting after this.
Well, why are you telling people, bro? I'll remove you. Shut up. Leave it for surprise, my man.
No,
Are you
actually,
in the
actually,
Nürburgring or something?
I just said that
Actually,
that would be
doing
like an
Interlagos.
interesting option
Yeah,
We're
we're
doing
next
Interlagos
time.
seeing
after
the
this.
next
Yeah.
track,
we're doing Interlagos after
It
this,
would be
by the way.
pure luck if it happened.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
Like, it's just a guess.
I'm
Oh.
going.
It could
Okay.
just be like an
Joe, I'm
interesting
joining you.
I started to race 2 days ago, so bear with
Joe,
me.
where you at?
No
Joe,
worries,
where
man.
you at?
On track.
Great.
We're on track.
We're just getting the leaderboard ready.
Wait in the second S's.
Why? I wanna
Or wait, wait.
If
for
there's
the
anyone
profile.
from round 1 who raced and they didn't score any points because they left,
For
just
me,
remove
'cause
them.
I won't show you.
Take them off the scoreboard.
It's just a makeover livery.
It's a bit different.
Oh.
It isn't. Trust me.
If anyone ever on stream who's watching suffers with hay fever, I feel you so badly right now.
Guys,
I'm not suffering from hay fever, but I've got this persistent cough which won't go away.
Ah.
I normally suffer with hay fever though. So.
Maybe just don't have
Yeah.
it on.
Right, so we're just getting the scoreboard updated with the relevant names in the lobby and ready to take
Don't
the
do that.
scores. Let everyone get out and get a lap, and then we'll get underway, guys. So let's go and have a look at some liveries while everyone's lapping round. Oh. Sliced rocking the M6 SMFC livery.
Ah.
Grappig in his 30. I don't even bloody know what. In
BMR!
BMR, there we go. His BMR livery. Team Clio Racing in the. Is that a Lightning McQueen? No, it's not a Lightning McQueen Corvette. It's a red Corvette. Looks rather nice. Can't see the can't see the inspiration on the side, but yeah, looks cool.
I think it's more orange.
SAS in the SMFC M6. And then URL Osman in the Sky Genesis. Return of the Osman. Fantastic driver that joined us on Tuesday's racing. Weirden in the plain and simple. What's good? Is this?
Boring.
Is this? I have put it.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry. I was double check. I thought I hadn't put it to Sardegna. I thought I put it to Maggiore. But yeah, Weirden in the 458. Astral has gone for the Alfa Romeo Group 3. J-Man back in the Mustang Red Bull, and then Jolvo
Oh no.
in the Pan Am.
That's off.
Lightning strike.
Lightning Strike Racing livery Porsche. Kian once again CCR M6. Yaski the plain, the simple, and the delicate 911 RSR livery.
I hit the wall.
Pan Am also in a LSR Racing livery Porsche, and Lockdown in a blacked out Ferrari. I like that.
Joe, that's why I
I
want
like that a lot. Hamilton in a blue Huracan. And then D-Lock's also in a Huracan. What's the inspiration on D-Lock's livery today?
Hamilton racing with us, that's crazy.
Oh, no.
Hamilton 2.0.
Why isn't he in a Ferrari?
And he's Irish.
He is Irish.
I didn't know Hamilton was Irish, but learn something new every day, I guess.
I have
Yeah,
no idea what
Irish.
livery that inspiration that is. Let's have a look.
Wonders.
Oh, Piccolo.
Irish has
There we
has
go.
orange on the. Ireland has orange on the right.
Jolly Cola.
No, bro, Ireland is
Slap a little circle thing in the middle and it's India.
Nah.
Antonio,
How many number 44s have we got running then? Have we got 3 number 44s running tonight? I think we have. That's a really nice livery, the Lockdown. Oh no, 63. Nice. TCS Racing livery for who was I just on board with? I was literally for Hamilton. There we go. I was just on board with him. So then, Sardegna. It's a fictional track first introduced in Gran Turismo Sport as part of Update 1.4 released in 2019.
It wasn't
Added
updated.
tracks.
It uses closed-off sections of public roads and features long full-throttle straights and tight corners. The ups and downs of the latter half with the diminishing road width allows for real high stakes up to the guardrail racing. 15 turns and an elevation change of 38 meters. It's the longest of the 3 road tracks. And you can stop sleeping now, whoever that was, you cheeky little
Okay, you
so-and-so.
repeated, I didn't pay attention.
No. Are we all ready to go, though, fellas? Are we all good to go?
No.
Sure.
we're
No.
not.
I'll say, as it's a fictional track, I won't be giving you any quiz questions on it, because I wouldn't expect anyone to know it. Brands Hatch, though, there's a couple of quiz questions for that. I'm
SAS,
expecting,
Sardegna.
I'm expecting
SAS,
some
Sardegna.
answers.
Shut up.
Track. Matt, you just leaked the next track. That's outrageous.
Oh, you leaked it earlier. Shut up.
No, I didn't. I just said it would be a cool track.
Always Matt doing these things, man.
I know.
Oh yeah, it's always me, isn't it?
Spoiling the fun.
And everything.
Me and my friend are planning on making a racing team. We came up with that name. I made the livery, and it's one of one. So, or it's pretty plain though. It's all right. I'd say that's how the best liveries start. Though they start plain, and you build up on them.
I'm so slow around here because I'm used to half the track. I'm used to driving. Well, I mean the first sector basically. I'm used to driving in that the
Stop
Z4
yapping
for
and
the time
drive.
trial.
Graphic, can you go quicker for like a 10th?
Nah,
Okay.
not possible.
Pan Am RKO. It's not really what I was after, but aye. Sure. Remember though, guys, if you're watching along and you haven't already, make sure to hit that sub button for us and ring the notification bell to stay involved with everything that we do here at RDR. And if you haven't already, click the link in the top of the chat to jump into our Discord. Thank you very much, guys. I have no idea how many likes we have on the stream. Can someone tell me?
Guys, don't do it. It's a scam.
It's a scam.
16.
16, not bad. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Not bad at all. I'd like to be able to have like an accurate count of who's ready, but most of the messages are just Pan Am messing around.
Hi, I said 2 messages.
You said 3. RKO, right, Brev, I'm ready, and then L.
Pan Am fault, mate.
Yes, exactly. It's all Pan Am's fault.
Give me one more lap.
What do you mean 1 more lap? You better be like halfway through 1 more lap. You're being pushed by a Genesis.
Aren't you
Yeah.
going at 9, no?
Yeah, I can stay just to ruin your day, so it's fine.
Okay,
Who's this guy, man?
He's a Welshman and he's faster than you, SAS. Ha ha ha! Take that.
yeah.
No.
I definitely got something for it.
Don't know about that. I mean, I'll just send it up the inside and do the same. And then
Wait.
Oh, but he gets the switch back. Ah, no, we're seeing a bit of racing in the practice in here. Is this going to be giving us an indication of what's going to be happening on track?
Oh, that's
The switch back from Osman makes it stick, and he's back in front. Have that, SAS.
he's not ready for the dive bomb I'm about to.
Diving deeper than the Titanic next SAS here.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Slip and slide from SAS. Unfortunately, Osman
Handbrake there. I had to use that.
putting the old handy up like. Nice.
Colin McRae, actually.
Can I have 15 seconds?
Can you have 15 seconds?
No.
No, okay, start it, start it.
Why do you...
Start now, start now.
Start now, start now, start now, start now.
Right, you can.
No, be fair, I'll leave it. It's only going to be another 30 seconds.
Start it. Don't let Kian. Don't let Kian.
But still, I can get off more positions.
He can't just start it.
I
No, he can. We'll stick on board with him.
Okay, then you gotta wait for another lap, so I have the Welsh.
No, I'm not. Wait, no. No, you didn't have the Welshman slowing you down. He's ahead of you.
What do you mean it didn't?
I watched him overtake you twice.
Crap egg.
Oh, there we go.
Right, third for Kian. I think, yeah, he'll take that. Are we ready then, fellas?
No, I'm not ready.
We only miss Harrison from the full
Yeah, I'm ready
Enduro
now.
Daytona 24.
Yep.
We only miss Harrison right now.
Oh, Slice, why didn't you just go past me?
He got in my way, not the other way around. Mate, I was just saying this. I mean, it's unusual to be saying that SAS is in the way of someone. That's never happened. But really, 3 SMFC liveries?
Was that okay?
You gotta you couldn't you just leave it at 2?
No,
What does it matter?
2 seconds, nonetheless.
What are you shouting at?
Strong, large.
What are you shouting at? Nothings. See?
Perfect. How do
You
get a
sound.
3-second penalty without touching me?
I was 4/10 up, said Osman.
I completely, you completely flew past me. For me.
Wait, I'll do it again.
Are we ready, fellas? Can we?
No, wait, I'm almost done with my
Yeah.
lap.
Oh goodness.
Go,
Yeah, start it.
Great. No, I'd let you have your turns. I'll let him. I did say no, but he's already nearly finished it, so.
Matt, you're amazing.
Now you hit me.
Yeah, I didn't fly past you this time.
Wait, I'm on my way. Ah! Kian!
Are you guys finished yet?
He's
Yeah, we
right
have
there.
been.
I go to 3 seconds.
I'm gonna
Aight,
stop him.
bro.
I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna stop him.
Oh,
Did
Kian.
you get it?
If I hadn't have swerved, I would have beat Astro as well, because that was nothing. Alright, just
Hi,
start.
Jovo.
I
have 6.
I just had to do it.
Hi, Sla.
Hit me.
Hi, SAS. Yo, SAS.
Well, we're all about to be dust
Nice
by
look.
the.
I actually didn't want to try
Alpha.
hit you either.
I don't have a button for that,
just
wait.
swerved out of your way last second. I just wanted to give you a scare.
Start it, man.
Yeah. Should we just start now?
Yes,
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Let's get it underway.
7 minutes.
Right. Anyway, fellas, best of luck. Shall
Oh,
catch
I
you all after the
Well,
stream.
I might
After the
just
stream,
take it.
after the race.
No.
But yes, best of luck in the race, fellas.
Bird.
There we are. So it's just us now against stream. Right, here we go then. Sardegna, false start check is on as usual. Sliced up top with Osman, this time in second place. Kian in third, Lockdown in fourth, Astro fifth, SAS in sixth. It's unusual to see him that far back. Team Clear Racing in 7th, Jovo in 8th, Deluxe 9th, Yaski 10th, Graphic 11th, Panam 12th, Weirden, J-Man, and then Hamilton. Lights out and away they go. Sliced, skipping and spinning off the line. Osman joining him, but it's Lockdown shining in that Ferrari as he flies up into the lead. Sliced is now down into 4th as we approach the first turn. Things can get chaotic here. There's a few people going a fair few cars wide, and we've seen a spin. Who's that? It's SAS. SAS is backwards. He manages to recover, though. 6 laps, of course, so there's plenty of time for mistakes to be caught back up. But yes, it's Astral now who leads the grid with Sliced in second, Lockdown in third, and Osman, previous number 2, sorry, on the grid. He's now running in 4th. Jolvo in 5th, and now Kian in 6th. So a big jumble up in the leaderboard, but it's currently an American 1-2. Astral in that Alpha has really proven himself and pushed up through the pack. I'd say it's a bit too late to go back on a replay of that, but I'm sure it was a great move nevertheless. So are we on 15? So yeah, as they're approaching turns 14 and 15 now, Astral shutting the door on Sliced. It's nice to see this top grid down to 7th. Oh, Hamilton just running wide there, and Pan Am taking advantage, dipping up the inside. Pan Am in 7th place, or not Pan Am, sorry. But anyway, J-Man in 8th, Yaski in 9th, Hamilton in 10th. Cleo Racing in 11th, and Kian in 12th. SAS in 13th, Weirden in 14th, and Grappig running last in 15th. Hamilton's now backwards. That is a shame. SAS and Kian there now 11th and 12th, so a bit of work to do to catch up with the rest of the grid. Astral then on board with this Alfa Romeo. He's got Sliced breathing down his neck in that M6. I'd say it mustn't be easy for him to cope with that. Slice eating up the slipstream, diving up the inside, and there it is. Inside line secured, and first place for the SMFC M6. Once again, we're now on board with Slice in the rearview camera as Astral fights for his first position back. I mean, is this going to be a case of a battle now, or was this just biding time? Slice, waiting for that perfect opportunity to make the move. I mean, it was a gorgeous move at that. But yeah, I'm not too sure how this one's going to unfold between these two. Both very, very fast drivers, and we've never actually run Sardegna before in a Group 3 setup. So, well, saying in a Group 3 setup, we've never run it in any setup. I think this is the first appearance that Sardegna has had on the channel. These two, though, are definitely at the top of the field. Astral now looking to make a move on Sliced. He does so up the inside. Repeats the move that Slice put onto him on the first hairpin. But, yeah, a great exit out of that corner. Puts Sliced in that M6 back up in first. Lockdown, though, he's chasing in third in that Ferrari, which is phenomenal. And so he had a fantastic launch off the line. Put himself right up there in first. Could that be a Ferrari as a meta for the launch then? Sliced shutting the door last minute on Astral there. That was very close. But again, phenomenal racing from these two to keep it just so close. Yeah, on board again once we Slice. Less than, yeah, there's about a 10th between Astral and Slice. Barely a credit card's width between these two. It's a very close race indeed. Astral now on the outside, but Slice holds that inside line. Is that going to translate into the corner for him? Yes. How's that inside looking, though? He's pushed Astral out a fair bit, though that's not the cleanest of moved. I say we've certainly seen him get round there cleaner, but all racers have carried on running, so that's okay. Little move from second into Lockdown, though. Second place for that Ferrari. Gorgeous little sneak up the inside there. Even I didn't see that coming, and I'm in cinematic cam, so no wonder that Astral missed that one out from the mirrors. But Astral, he can't look too far ahead of him, because in his mirrors now is a Genesis. Breathing down the neck, waiting for that space as well. And say Astral does not want to lose another position, so he's going to have to defend within an inch of his life here. But the top four are running away with it. 3.5 seconds down to the nearest runner in the form of Deluxe, who's being challenged by Pan Am for 5th position. Jovel then also running in 7th, with Yaski in 8th. Ooh, Astral is now back up into 2nd. He's made a move back on Lockdown and put Lockdown into the claws of Osman now. So it's now Lockdown's turn to defend off. Not much attacking moves coming from him again. Either that or unless it's Osman that's the one is biding his time and not putting any attacking moves. Haven't seen him look left or right yet on any corners. He hasn't gone for any dives. Not too sure whether that's his style either, of course. We're just still getting used to how he races here in the RDR lobbies. Lockdown, though, is pushing Astral, isn't he? He's right behind him. They're really close. This is, again, just how close Astral and Sliced were on the previous laps. However, while this battle's going on, 1.5 second gap opening between Sliced and Astral. Sliced starting to run away with it. Not the ideal situation for the other racers who want to slow Sliced down. However, we'll see how it unfolds over the next 3 laps. Well, 2.5 if we count this one as well. Not a massive gap, but he's no longer as bumper to bumper as Astral and Lockdown are. Maybe he just didn't want to be too involved with it in case of a mistake, and then he was caught up in that as well. We don't know, but he's definitely biding a move. He's made a move there past Lockdown, thinking something happened on the exit there of that corner for Lockdown, and it just wasn't great. Corner, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corner 5. Right then, so first place sliced 1.7 seconds to Astral in second place, who's got Osman now in third, chasing him down 0.5 off. So could see something unfold between these three here. Fourth up to second in a little battle. Panam and Jolvo also tied in their own little battle in fifth. That SMFC M6 having to do all the defending to keep that Porsche behind him. Deluxe, though, is also running in the M6, just dangling away in the mirrors. Not too competitive in the back end of Jolvo just yet, but certainly a danger to be looking at. You can't take your eyes off him for too long, and he will pounce. So we saw that happen with Lockdown. He just snuck up the inside of Astral, and no one saw that coming. It took me by surprise. Fantastic racing from all of these fellas up the top end. SAS now has made it, though, up into 8th position. Team Cleo in 9th, Yaski in 10th, J-Man in 11th, Hamilton in 12th, and Weirden in 13th. We've clearly lost Kian. Kick Team Cleo took me out twice this race. Okay, send me a clip of it, Key. If you've got a clip, send me or send it over to me so I can have a look. But no, that's understandable. If he's taking you out, then yeah, he's going, bud. Osman and Astral still tied in a battle. Lockdown looking relevant too. I'll say this might be where we stay. I don't have to, so I have to go far back. Okay. But yes, we're tied into a bit of a battle here with these fellas. Astral fighting hard to take the position back off Osman, whilst defending Lockdown in that Ferrari. I'll say Lockdown is looking very quick in that Ferrari indeed. It's great to see. Little touch on the wall there, but nothing to worry about. Osman isn't able to shake Astral in any way, and say Osman hasn't got any attacking moves. It's purely defense. But I think realistically, with Lockdown being such danger for Astral as well, it's not really a massive attacking issue for Osman. Although an attacking move does come in from Astral there, Osman read it nicely and shut the door. Further back down then, Jolvo has made it round Panam. Panam now also looking to lose the position to Deluxe. Both of these looking to move up the grid, but currently it's Jolvo that's stopping the pair of them in that RSR. He's managed to put the move on Panam. And say again, we just missed that, but I'm sure it was a phenomenal move once again. I say it always is. It's always amazing racing with those two. Panam, of course, recently getting his A+, so well done to him. SAS then just trailing behind in 7th. That was a bit of an off there. Where was that? Oh, Team Cleo Racing has left. Okay. That's fair enough. Something happened there. Not too sure what, but something happened. SAS running 8th. 2 races ruined. Yay. Yeah, sorry that's happened, Key. Yaski running in 9th. And J-Man in 10th. Hamilton 11th. And Weirden 12th. So far then, this close pack battle between 2nd all the way down to 4th has stayed just that. It's just a close pack battle. Couple of defensive moves, a couple of looks up the insides, but nothing has happened as of yet. No one has pushed the move. We're on the final lap, so we are running out of chances rapidly. Something is bound to happen, though, here between Lockdown and Astral. They are so close. Papers gapped with it. Or Osman now starting to pull away with Astral, having to defend off Lockdown so heavily. 0.9 is the gap between 3rd and 2nd. So long as the consistency is there for Osman now, that's 2nd in the bag. Astral, though, starting to put a little bit of a gap to Lockdown. I think the pressure might have gotten to Lockdown a little touch more than it did to Astral. But again, it's just Astral's A+, bringing it in with his experience and ability to hold the pressure. So then, it is sliced bread in the SMFC M6. We're yet to see another car on the top of the podium. This car has been on it every single time so far, and say it's phenomenal to see. I'm finally glad that the M6 is getting its day. Shame it's not a Red Dragon livery, but I guess I'm gonna have to jump in the lobby to make that happen, and not with the boys that we've got in. I would not be at the top. Anyway, sliced bread comes across the line in 1st position. Well done. Osman in 2nd place in that Genesis. Astral in 3rd, very closely followed by Lockdown in 4th. Panam then has managed to make it past Jolvo, comes across the line in 5th. Jolvo and Deluxe coming across in 6th and 7th. SAS finds his place on the grid in 8th, and Yaski now coming across in 9th. Hello, Zach. J-Man then, the last of the point scorers, in 10th. And Weirden then finishing in 11th with Hamilton. Well, he was 4 seconds behind, however, not so much now. He's in the wall there, but yeah, Hamilton was the last one running until he disconnected. But yes, Weirden then just finishing off the race. J-Man's come across the line in 10th. Hopefully, Weirden can make it across the line. I can't see the timer on the countdown to be able to see how long is left, but either way, best of luck. Don't worry about it, Cody, and say tack the next one. You should like the next race out. It was mentioned a few times if you'd heard it, but yes, the next race out should be exciting for everyone. But yes, well done, fellas. Great race. Let's jump on 39.3 is pretty cool. I'll come and have a look now. Let's jump in the general and have a chat with these guys. So, guys, how did we find that? Yes, the people that caused the problem have left already, so I don't have to do anything.
Good. Good. It was a good race, yes.
I think that was a I think that was a good race.
On that turn. This is crazy.
So, Sliced Bread out in first with a best lap of 1:39.3, holding out the fastest lap for tonight so far. Osman then, second place in his Genesis, a 1:39.4, very close lap from him indeed. 5A plus is crazy. That's just where we're getting now, guys. Oh, 6A plus, even better. There we are. But that's just the level that we're getting to now.
The thing is that SAS will leave in a bit, so then it's gonna be.
Then it'll just be 5.
5, yeah.
Anyway, so from Osman in second place to Astral in third place in his 4C Group 3. Well done, Bub, with a time of 1:30.9. Lockdown in fourth place in his 458 Italia. Panam in fifth in his M6 GT3 Endurance. Jolvo in sixth in his 911 RSR. Deluxe in seventh in his M6 Sprint. And then SAS found his place in eighth in his M6 Endurance. Yaski finished 9th in his RSR. J-Man finished 10th in his Mustang. Weirden 11th in his 458, and then Hamilton would have finished 12th if he hadn't have backed out. But anyway, all good. SAS is shooting off, so no worries, bud. See how you stand at the end of the night, and say we'll update you in the Discord anyway. But no worries, my friend. Best of luck, or have a good evening anyway, bud. So we're just waiting quickly for the scoreboard to be finished updating. I'll show the scoreboard for you, and then we'll get on with the next race. Who's just left? J-Man has also left.
Can you already switch to the next track?
I can very much indeed switch to the next track.
I think today is actually the day of me going from P12 or lower into the top 5.
No way, Brenzach. Oh my god.
Okay, Porsche time.
Let's go.
Have fun passing, guys.
I hate this.
I love Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch is a phenomenal track.
British bias.
Absolutely.
British bias.
It's boring, I have.
Right.
Oh, did you want to get down? No. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it.
I doubt it.
There we go. Right, so then, Brands Hatch, is the score ready to go? Fantastic. So this is how we stand then after race 3. It's SAS still on top with 48 points, but of course he's just gone, so he'll have 0 points for the next 2 races. Plenty of opportunity for someone else to topple him this evening. Jolvo, though, doing well in second place with consistency, running with 42 points, only to be matched and tied with Panam in third, also on 42 points. Kian with 30 points in fourth. Fair play considering that's a 0 points finish in the last race. Deluxe in fifth, 28 points. Lockdown in sixth with 22. PhD sliced up now on 21 points after that phenomenal race there in race 3. Yaski in 8th on 20 points. Osman with 18. Astral with 16. J-Man with 12. Grappig with 10. Marlon with 8. Sajiro with 6. King Julian with 2. And Hamilton and Weirden both still yet to score a point. But not to worry, plenty of time and opportunity for that to happen. Is there anyone else now on the leaderboard that isn't Troyer? Troyer is yet to join the leaderboard, but you shall be added ready for the next run. Don't worry about it.
Stock
I hope you enjoy it. I hope the sun glare it brazes your skin and you revel in it.
makes me want to die, bro.
Fair enough. Yeah, look at that. That's a big lineup of A+ drivers, so it really is against the guys here. Deluxe, though, Deluxe and Joel, though, sorry, holding strong on A. Oh, sorry, and Kian and Lockdown. I thought they would have been further at the top. But yeah, Kian and Lockdown also on A strat. So there's 5 A+, 4 A, 2 Bs, 2 Es, and a D. I don't count.
CS.
Yeah, I don't count. I'm on CS. I said I don't count. I'm not racing. My level, therefore, never doesn't matter. So Brands Hatch then. First F1 was held in 1964 under the title of the European GP, temporarily with Jim Clark reigning supreme, winning with Graham Hill in the BRM P261 and John Surtees in the V8 Ferrari 158. And it's now known as the British GP circuit at Brands Hatch. It did host F1 up until what year? Could we tell me, or could we find out?
1986. Fuck you, Joe.
that was quick. I'll give him that. Time for me to find out what's going on with my account then. I mean, Zach, I think we know what happened to your account, mate. I think we all know. But yeah, another one then for you is in 2010. It became one of the handful of tracks worldwide to host F1, IndyCar, and NASCAR.
IndyCar.
It has hosted all three.
Not the IndyCar series, like the car series.
And now it hosts GT as well.
Is there any space to try and join? There is space now. Weirden has just left, so we can replace Weirden. Ooh, Nico is also a newcomer into the lobby. Let's just let him know about the stream. And Stock GT Tico, I've seen him before. Can you let me know if you're in the chat? I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure you are.
Okay, wait, I'm switching. Where's my Leighton house?
Oh, can Tim connect is the question. It'd be great if he could. I don't know, so we'll wait for Tim anyway regardless. We're not going to move on with the lobby until Nico is in stream though. Welcome in, hello. We're not going to be moving on until Tim has given a few connections a go at least. It's just 'cause it's only fair. It'd be nice to have him in. Nope, Tim can't connect. Well, 'tis a shame. 'Tis a shame. There's 2 spaces in the lobby for anyone that is after one. Tim, of course, could try it again. But yeah, I don't have. No, I still got to join lobbies, but not your lobby. Mate, I have no idea what it is. I really don't. And there's another A+S driver.
I'm going to.
Oh, yeah,
no.
it's cooked.
No,
Yeah, we're
not
cooked.
Parker.
GG's.
We're cooked, guys. We're cooked.
Hamilton, why
Yeah.
are you in the middle of the
Who's that?
please?
Yeah, that's a very good guy.
Just
Oh,
saying,
wait.
I
Oh
think
my
this is enough.
god, massive lag.
Yeah, he's got Ferrari in his name.
Hamilton, what in the hell? Go away. Don't stand in the middle of the track.
Who?
Hamilton.
Parker is a UFO.
No, can we
Yeah,
please?
he's
No.
an alien.
We need to ban people for being too quick. I
He's a
think.
top split driver. We're cooked.
So have we been joined by yet another top-end driver?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's
It's not-
better than Book.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, best of absolute luck, fellas.
Better than who?
Oh my god, Yaski.
Book. Violon.
There's massive lag when people are connecting.
Yeah, same. Are you on PS5 or PS4?
Abe.Parker has
Yeah,
just
cool.
joined, and yeah, we're expecting large from him. He's rather fast, so we've been told. Yeah, Tim can't connect. Should we just run it as it is then?
Wait, I want to do one lap. Give me 1.5 minutes. Give me 90 seconds.
No.
Shut up, Sliced.
Yeah, fair play. Milestones. Oh, okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay. All good. But yes, anyway. Are we all ready?
No.
Officially?
No. No.
I don't think anyone was ready as soon as they saw Parker's name step into the lobby.
No, I want to leave now.
You want to leave now? Slice wanting to leave.
I want to leave as well. I think everyone does. We're cooked.
Oh, he shows on a Ferrari as well. I say it's interesting when he joined that everyone knew who he was. Fair play.
He was.
I didn't have a clue either, by the way.
He was in lobbies a few months ago.
And if you see a driver with distinct in their PlayStation name, just know they're probably from LA.
Right, so distinct is the one you're looking for there.
Yeah.
What is a very good Group 3 car? Honestly, it can depend on the track, Cody. For
And if
this
someone
track...
joins with TRL, you're probably done.
Okay. For this track,
There's
what
only
we
one
say,
person
I can't go
allowed.
past the loading screen, then that's where I kick to that lobby every time. Oh, that's a shame, mate. So hopefully you can reconnect soon. Kian, jump in. Remember though, guys, if you're watching and you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button on the stream for us. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so to stay involved with everything we do at RDR. And of course, the... Hang on. Sorry. Discord. Pinned in chat.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, I just had to get that out. I couldn't finish the sentence and cough at the same time. But yes. Discord is pinned in the chat. But yeah, let's get ready then, fellas.
Okay, there we go. Parker already second.
We're just waiting for Kian to come to track in his car, and then we'll get going.
Too long.
I know we're waiting too long, but it's Kian. We're waiting on Kian.
He isn't.
6A+. I know it's not looking good for everyone. It's funny, he's literally got number 1 already. It's just, he's written himself.
Yep. We are cooked, by the way.
Yep, there you go, purple.
We are very fucking cooked. Please start it. Start it.
He's not British, start it.
Exactly, start it.
Please.
No, I'm gonna. No, honestly, because I know it winds you all up. I'm gonna set this out and let him finish his lap. Oh, he is purple as well. Yeah, I don't think anyone is finishing first apart from Parker here. Again, very, very fast driver indeed.
Not letting that happen.
Slipstream VR has just joined. Whoa, Panam, what are you doing?
He made it to the line, sadly. He made it to the line. Ah, damn.
Panam, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's good.
He made it to the line. Doesn't matter.
Good evening, race fans. Apologize, Panam. That was stupid.
Sorry. He made it to the line.
Apologize in Polish, bro.
Wait. Give me a second.
But yeah, fellas, let's all jump to track then. Let's just get underway. We're still waiting for Kian. Still.
I think he's AFK.
Oh, well, that's handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am. Okay, wait. I'm okay.
Guy is a dirty better kick, I think. I don't think he understands that.
Right, I'm back.
Wait. Polish.
Is that how you say it in Polish? What is that?
That's Entschuldigung, yeah.
Here,
Sorry,
give me a
that's
car,
sorry.
please. What car do I use?
Nissan.
That's when he says you're dirty. It's like, he is an A+, man. He's the same rank. He's not that dirty. No, I'd say it's all good. Don't wait. It's fine. Anyway, guys. Yeah, are we all ready then? Kian, you back?
Lockdown, leave me alone in your
Yeah, I can see you're on track then.
Can I choose a car for me to use?
I think you should go. Ooh,
No,
I'm gonna say the M6 again. The M6 is quick round here.
M6. No, I want a different car. I don't want
AMG.
Super silhouette.
AMG.
Super silhouette. Yeah, good luck.
I have the 2020. I think I have. Yeah, I have the 2016, not the 2020.
Uh-oh.
Super silhouette.
Right, come on, quick then, quick. Quick.
Osman got in the Ferrari.
Right, we ready?
Come here, bro.
Yes.
Get over
Come on
here.
in. Let's go then, guys. Let's go.
Come.
Best of luck in the race, guys. We'll
Right,
speak to you all
Tom.
afterwards. There we are, stream, so it's just us now. Let's jump into Brands Hatch, race 4 of the evening. On board then with Parker as he starts in pole. Newcomer to the lobby, a fantastic racer at that as well, from what the boys have been saying. Sliced bread on second place. Bro, Parker is famous. Yeah, it's what I've been hearing here. But yes, Osman in third, Panam in fourth, Deluxe fifth, Astro sixth, Jolvo seventh, Locked on eighth. That's your top 8. Lights out and away they go. Parker and Slice both rear off the entire grid, all scattering across to find their position. But look at that. Round Paddock Hill, and Parker is already nearly a second ahead. Everyone making it through Paddock Hill. Not too much issue. Someone is at the back. Who's that? Slice has managed to find himself at the back of the grid. I'm not too sure how that's happened, but I'm confident he'll be able to make it up. So then, Parker, the new fast man coming into the lobbies. Oh, Osman has spun off. That's a shame. He's off. Astral, second position now, chasing down Parker. 2 seconds ahead around Brands Hatch. Fair play to him. Lockdown in third position in his Supra, also hunting down Astral, see if he can take a second place. But of course there is third there for him, so long as he can keep it from Jolvo taking it in fourth. Yaski in fifth in his 911 RSR, battling off Slipstream VR and Stock GT Tico. Stock GT race team livery on his NSX there. That's rather nice. Panam then running behind Stock GT in 8th. Slice has managed to make it up to 9th now. Troy in the Camel livery AMG in 10th. Kian in 11th and Osman in 12th. Deluxe in 13th. There's a bit of a bustle going on between these fellas here. Kian is backwards. He's pushed Osman off ever so slightly during the spin, but Osman's managed to recover it. It's a shame. Kian, get yourself back on track. Deluxe just coming round him, and Hamilton now also coming around Clearways. Or Sterling, sorry. He's now on Clearways. Nico, he's just serving a 2-second car collision penalty. That's not very good. Parker is now 4 seconds ahead as he enters through bottom bend on lap 2 at Brands Hatch. That's incredible stuff. Astral, Lockdown and Jolvo are still very much in their own little pack battling it out. But Parker is racing himself now. Jolvo with a 0.5 penalty, which is going to see a change of positions here between himself and Lockdown. If it doesn't happen before, or unless, of course, Jolvo can put a blinder of some time in and get about a second between himself and Lockdown. Slipstream VR is doing well to keep Stock GT, to keep Tico behind him in 6th. Still Slipstream VR then in the Louis Vuitton 458, just having a little bit of a slip and slide. And Tico has taken advantage of it. Put himself on Hawthorne's bend, up ahead and into 5th position. Slice now in 7th place, hunting Slipstream VR to climb back up the grid. Jolvo then in 3rd position, still just about to cross that penalty line. He has managed to put about a second between himself and Lockdown. So not as I thought was going to happen, and the position switched round. However, the penalty is going to now mean that Lockdown is closing in on him. Oh, never mind. Kian's just left. Panam has also left. What's happened with these two? I wonder what happened there between those two. Anyway, Jolvo 3rd place, running behind Astral in 2nd place. About a second between them. I made a mistake with my name, says Zach. But yes, Jolvo and Astral. This is the battle to watch as of right now. Lockdown is under a little bit of pressure from Tico, but he seems to be handling it nicely so far. Same as Astral, handling the pressure from Jolvo just fine. So then, it is Lockdown, Tico, and Slipstream all closely battling it out as they head down Pilgrim's Drop here for the 3rd time around Brands Hatch. Sliced Bread still just picking up the time slowly but surely. to catching up with this group. We could even see Sliced potentially climbing up to maybe 4th here. Well, it depends. I say it's certainly not going to be catching the pace. Parker, of course, putting that fastest lap in of a 1:22.5 already, second lap out. That is a phenomenal run. And we can see here, he is fast. Look at that, 6.5, well, nearly 7 seconds gap as he comes across in a 1:26. 1:22 or 1:22.382 it's saying, but according to my timer here, as you can see, it's 1:26.5. We'll ignore that, guys. We'll go off by the fastest lap timer. Anyway, 1:22.3, that's a phenomenal time. 7 seconds between himself and Astral in second place. And he's purple yet again. Fair play to him. So, Astral and Jolvo battling out. Little slide from Jolvo there on Druid's Bend. Lockdown in 4th with Tico still pressuring along behind. Slice has now made the move around Slipstream VR. Slipstream running a bit wide there out of, out of bottom bend. Osman now running in 8th as well in that Ferrari. He's done well to recover as we did see him spin off lap 1. Deluxe is running in 9th. Ooh, what was that? Slipstream VR has had a massive moment. Let's watch that. He's running here in 7th. He comes around. Where is the slip? Yeah, the back end's just started to overtake him there, unfortunately, so that is a shame. But, yeah, that's what's happened there with Slipstream. And he's just gone off again there due to, I think, a bit of dirt on the tyres. But he finds his position there in 11th. So back on board then with the second place battle between Astral and Jolvo. This seems like the place to be so far. There's a couple of close battles going on throughout the circuit, so I'll try and cycle through and give them all a bit of even time and see what's going on. But right now, this is the important one. We've got Jolvo trying to make a move and switch the rankings around between himself and Astral. Astral shutting the door on him at every opportunity as they close around Paddock Bend. Jolvo looking up the inside as Astral goes wide. He picks up a bit of dirt off his tyres and Jolvo secures the inside line. Is that going to convert for a second place as he comes around the corner? It is so far. Can he put that 911 in front? Yes, he can. The move has been made, and it is now Astral chasing Jolvo in 3rd position. He's chasing... Ooh, there we go. Astral now puts himself up the inside. He's had a decent exit off the bottom straight and heads up South Bank in 2nd place. Nicely done. Bit of a wide kick from Jolvo, but he recovers it nice enough. And now he is once again chasing Astral to have another taste of that 2nd place. Sliced Bread, though, as I said, he's managed to find 4th position. Penultimate lap so far, so I don't think he's going to be able to catch Jolvo or Astral unless something major happens between them. Osman also in 7th place, Lockdown in 6th, and Tico in 5th. So nice running from those fellas as well. Yeah, it's a very close battle between these two, but nothing too much is happening just yet. Astral, though. Big slip and slide from Astral, and a hell of a recovery to put himself still ahead of Jolvo. Phenomenal driving from Astral to be able to have kept that position there off Jolvo. I thought that was gone for sure there with how much he slipped. But no, he was able to recover it nice enough. Again, that A+ driving experience coming through and shining brightly here. Parker now 11 seconds off the pace of Astral due to this battle that's been going on. Nothing that Astral or anyone else can do about it. And as predicted, Parker is flying away with it. Parker is now behind Hamilton. He's a backmarker car. Hamilton needs to move out of the way for him. He's under the blue flag conditions. Hamilton, you need to shift to the side and let Parker go through. Anyway, Astral, yeah, no, I'm with you on that one, Parker. He needs to budge out of the way. Astral, 2nd position, still holding it off Jolvo in 3rd. Jolvo, though, now also under pressure from Slice. I thought Slice wasn't able to get more than 4th after that big spin. However, I'm very clearly wrong. Slice is pushing hard to get a podium here. Jolvo cutting a little bit fine there on Hawthorne Bend, but just enough to keep himself in 3rd. But Astral, Parker, yeah, he's lost a fair bit of time there to Hamilton, but not enough to worry him as he comes around the penultimate bend now, which is Clearways Bend for the final time. Astral then. Astral still holding 2nd place, but he runs wide, really wide. It puts him right into the grass, losing all that momentum. It's now Jolvo fighting up and gets 2nd place. Nice exit now through Clearways. Parker finishing 1st. Well done, my friend. Jolvo, though, is the 2nd place holder as we come around Clearways Bend for the final time, followed by Astral closely and then Sliced. 4th position. Stock GT Tico in 5th and Lockdown in 6th. Osman finishing across in 7th and then Deluxe just coming across in 8th. Yaski in 9th. And followed by Troyer having a little battle with Slipstream for 10th, but Troyer, the final point scorer, coming across here in 10th. 11th place for Slipstream, and then Hamilton, of course, a lap behind, finishes now on 12th. What an awful track. I don't agree with you, Yaski. I think that's a fantastic track. I think it's I mean, means I have the RDR record here. What's that? Fastest lap. No way did you steal the fastest lap. And you did! Fair play, so you've taken the 1 point off Parker. Hopefully Parker stays in the lobby, because he could definitely contest for the top of the leaderboard. Anyway, it's Parker in first place in his 458 GT3. Jolvo in second place in his 911 RSR. Astral in third place in his AMG GT3. Sliced in fourth in his M6 Endurance with the fastest lap of a 122.278. Wow. Look at that. What's that? 11 hundredth of a second off of Parker's time. Or Parker, sorry, was 11 hundredth of a second off of the fastest lap of Sliced at 122.2. Fair play, Sliced Bread. Phenomenal lap. Tico then in 5th position in the NSX, followed by Lockdown in his Supra in 6th. Osman, he's pulled 7th position in his 458 GT3. That's Osman 7th. Followed then by Deluxe in his 911 RSR, pulling 8th position. Yaski in his RSR gets 9th. And then Troyer in 10th in his AMG. Bless me. Oh, hay fever is kicking my butt well and truly today. I'm literally crying here, guys. I'm so sorry. But yes, Troyer in 10th in the AMG, Slipstream in 11th, Hamilton in 12th. Panam, Kian, and Nico all DNFing in that competition. So take Nico out of the board as well when you can, because he's not running. So no, fantastic racing, guys. Fantastic racing indeed by everyone involved. Lovely, lovely stuff, guys. Well done. Let me jump on over to the Discord and just have a quick chat with those. So yeah, as we predicted there, guys, and say Parker took away with that and run with it. But no, you can say well done to Jolvo and to Slice for a recovery up into 4th. Jolvo, of course, that last second move around Astral. Unlucky Astral, and say you were doing so well to hold that second place, but I think it was just a little bit of slide, or slipping and sliding. Sorry, and you just lost out there. I think it's your
commentator curse. I'm gonna kill you.
You are so welcome for it. It's coming again next round. Anyway, the final, last but not least race of the evening. Can we have any guesses from those that don't know?
If it's not Interlagos, I'm gonna go. I mean, if it is Interlagos, I'm gonna kill someone. I've already told Jova.
It is not Interlagos. I can tell you that much for a fact. It is not Interlagos.
Nürburgring, 24
I know.
hours.
Sardegna Sea Reverse.
We've already done Sardegna.
Blue Moon Speedway.
Cody thinks it's Spa.
Tiger Nordland.
It's already been decided, and say it's just waiting for you guys to guess.
I'll just top it. Admin chat and have a look back.
It's a great track.
Is it a real track?
It is a real track.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I called it.
In Europe.
I called it.
Not lemon.
I couldn't do it because I couldn't do it because it's initial.
I literally said it.
You did. That's why I was completely silent. It wasn't that I was ignoring you. It was just that you hit it spot on. Want to change track? I don't like. Yeah, we are changing track, Troyer. Don't worry about it. Not Troyer. Sorry, not Troyer. Parker.
Still initializing.
Oh no! Please. Oh my God! No!
Oh no! Who's initializing? I can't change it until. It's Dark Knight.
I'll let you know.
It's Dark Knight. Do we know who Dark Knight is?
No.
No. I'm guessing friends with Park.
Potentially.
Why? Because he's
Very
Polish.
Well, potentially. I mean,
yeah
that's exactly why he made the connection. If I'm honest. Right. Anyway, no one else try and connect a second, then we'll get this lobby set up onto Nürburgring 24 hours. We'll go sunset once again for the scenery. Okay, so the final race then is the scoreboard updated. I haven't actually checked, but we'll just run a risk and see. Yes, it is. It is updated. Fantastic. So we can see that Jolvo is now topping out the race leaderboard 4 races worth of decent point scoring from Jolvo has left him at the top with 60 points. SAS trailing with 48, but of course SAS no longer running. Pan Am gets 42 points, also no longer running, I believe. Sliced in 4th position after coming in the last 2 races and getting the fastest lap in both, but wasn't able to score highly in the last race just due to him coming off. But it's all good. He's scored 36 points and is in 4th. Deluxe in 5th with 34. Lockdown in 6th with 32. Astro with 32 as well in 7th. Was that updated? Yes, it was. Kian in 8th with 30. Osman with 26 points in 9th. Yaski in 10th with 24. Tico in 11th with 20. Match with Parker after 1 race. Hello, DJ. How are we?
I've already won this.
Anyway, yeah, everyone just jump on out and we'll say jump on out. Jump on into track, get yourselves a little comfortable with the track. Obviously, you're not going to have time to be able to go through a lap, but we will get underway very soon.
And I'm 22 points behind.
Little bit of trivia then. Nordschleife trivia, as usual.
Let's go.
The most cars to ever start on the track was in 1984 with an astonishing how many cars?
230.
Spot on, 230. In more recent years, that number has been reduced significantly for safety reasons, but there is still a trend of 130 to 160 cars that can still be seen on the track. The track combines the GP and Nordschleife circuit and stretches out over 15.769 miles, making it the most challenging for any driver. It requires full skills and an insane amount of concentration, as we all know. It has over 170 corners and a 300-meter altitude difference. Okay then, so another little bit of trivia then. This is the last one, I promise you all. What vehicle reigns dominant at the track, having won more 24-hour races than any other constructor
Porsche
combined?
Yeah, it's got to be a Porsche.
Gotta be Porsche.
You think so?
Yes.
Is that all your final answers now? Is Porsche?
It's either Porsche or Audi, one of the two. But I still think Porsche has. But I still think Porsche has the more.
Mercedes.
So there's one car that has not been mentioned or thought about by any single person, and this car was more dominant than any other manufacturer on the track combined. No, it was not Ford.
Ferrari.
No, Ferrari just won, like, once.
Hey, I'm just spitting out words and hoping it's the right one at this point.
Toyota.
Most wins?
Would we just like the answer? Because I think it's going to astonish a lot of people.
KTM, there you go.
If that's
I think
thing that
the Mercedes, says DJ. No, I'm afraid that you're all wrong. The answer is actually the Opel Manta.
Oh.
Opel.
The Opel Manta reigned dominant at this track, having won more 24-hour races than Lambo, Chevrolet, Nissan, Toyota, Honda, McLaren, Aston, Dodge, Jaguar, Alfa Romeo, Renault, Suzuki, and Lexus combined. They were tied with Ferrari and only one win off Mercedes as well.
The Opel Manta didn't win. It was the Opel Vectra, if I'm not mistaken, and they only won once, not twice, because the other manufacturers never won.
Are you telling me that my fact is incorrect, Jolva?
Slightly.
Incorrect. Is that Pan Am?
Like
Pan Am, we're blaming Pan Am. Pan Am is the one that gave the Pan Am is the one that gave.
Oh yeah, get rid of Hamilton, please.
The stat itself is correct because Opel won more than all these.
Please get rid of
him. Have we just seen who's joined, fellas? K Eunice. Another A+ driver.
Oh, please watch out for Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton
I beg you.
Really
right, so I'm guaranteed not to come in the top 5.
Thing is, we can't even say that SAS is going to win here because he's not here. So he can't defend the King of the Ring title, and therefore it's not up for grabs tonight. So yeah, no one's going to be claiming King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Do you think though, with all these A+ drivers, including Parker, do you think? Tell Slice to drive the McLaren F1, says DJ. But do we really think that SAS would still be keeping his crown as King of the Ring here if Parker was in the lobby?
It's like sliced in the
With Parker in the lobby, we all think that he would.
It's literally like slicing them.
Interesting.
It's inseparable.
Interesting. Are we ready to go, fellas?
50 almost.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, please go.
As I like
Fantastic. Right, anyway, best of luck in the race, guys. I'll speak to you all afterwards. Remember, this is the last race, so get your heads down, and we'll see you all in the lobby afterwards, and
Make
we'll
it double
talk about who
points.
wins. Double points? No, we can't. No, can't. I mess up the scoring system.
Yaski, bro.
But no, best of luck, guys. Speak to you all after the race. There we go. Right, okay, so we'll jump on over to the screen now. Let's get underway. Parker is a member of the Distinct team. Yes, he is. He's been asking to pretty much kick everyone, which is a shame because I don't think he understands that we're all a little community, and obviously any issues in the practice are just the practice. But no, hopefully we'll keep it clean in the race. Let's see what happens, though. 2 laps around the 24-hour circuit layout of Nürburgring. I was about to say Nordschleife then. So, final time then. False starts are on. Parker is on the front of the grid with Slice, Tico, Osman, Astral and Kunis joining him at the top as the A-plus drivers. So from 6th up is where the serious talent is. But it's lights out and away they go. Parker once again in that Ferrari having an astonishing launch, flying himself off nearly a second ahead of the rest of the grid instantly. I think Parker has definitely figured out the secret for the launch starts. Sliced bread and everyone else. Ooh, few issues there. One with Osman. Let's just go back and check that. What's happened there? So as Osman comes round, oh, he takes a shunt off Jolvo. It's Jolvo that took a shunt. Stock Tico has just backed out. Something else has happened here. I have no idea what's happening. I'm so sorry, fellas. I don't know who exactly caused that. I can see, though, that it was Jolvo that did give the massive shunt. Anyway, Parker on board then, 2.5 seconds ahead of Slice in 2nd place, followed by Slipstream in 3rd place in the Ferrari. So it's good to see another British driver climbing up the top of the leaderboard. I'll say Slipstream's someone new coming into the lobbies tonight, so it's good to see him. Astral then, he is in 4th position in the RCF. The Ferrari dominates GP. I think it does, to be honest, and say that Ferrari is looking very fast. And say it's nice to see it back in the competitors. M6 is better on the ring. Well, we'll see between the M6 and the Ferrari which one prevails. Cody Murphy went flying. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened. Was it on first bend? Because something definitely happened. But anyway, Slipstream VR, 3rd place in the gold and black Ferrari, followed by Astral in his RCF in 4th, and Kunis in 5th in the Martins or Michelin or Martini or Michelin Porsche. Sorry, Osman giving him a bit of hell in the GTR. Couldn't get my words out then. Sorry. And Lockdown also very much joining the battle there in the British Airways Red Dragon Racing inspired livery. Dark Knight then, he's just 2.2 seconds back in 8th position as we are all on the Nordschleife now. Well, not all. I think, yeah, we're just last runner coming onto the Nordschleife now in the form of Zach. Jolvo then in 10th place. Don't even want to do this joke of a track. I'll never put my tyres on it again. Fair enough, Yaski. Fair enough. You feel strongly about it, I can understand. Anyway, Dark Knight having a little bit of a headache off Deluxe behind, but they're looking to catch up to this little group here of Lockdown trailing behind Kunis, who's trailing behind Astral, and he's on the bumper of Osman, all trying to catch up to Slipstream here in the Ferrari in 3rd. Slice, though, is 2.5 seconds out on Parker and trying his best there to keep that M6 within contention of that Ferrari. I think it's a testament to say of Parker's skill here. He's just flying away with it. This is the normal sort of experience that we see from SAS around the Nürburgring. But why we always do Nord but never the GP? I don't know. It was just what everyone decided. It was Panam and Jova as head of the racing team that decided tonight's layout. So that's just how they fancied it, I'm guessing. So yes, there's Parker, followed by Sliced as they come round. Is that Brunken? Yes, I believe it is Brunken. Anyway, I'm sure Panam will correct me if I'm wrong. They did awful choices of tracks tonight, in my opinion. Well, leave it in the feedback then about the tracks. Not every track is to everyone's flavour, though, is it? I mean, Yaski, give us 2 or 3 tracks then that are your favourites in the comment. Let us know. What are your favourites? It'd be interesting to know, and maybe even to keep into consideration the next time that you run with us. But it's a 7-second gap now, back from Sliced Bread in second place to Slipstream in the Ferrari, who's now been caught up by Osman. Osman giving him a bit of a headache in that GTR. Astro behind him, 5th with Kunis. Oh, and say a Slipstream just having a bit of a slip and slide there. We'll just watch that back quickly as he just lost those positions. Oh, this has gone all the way back to the beginning where he was he gained first in the starting point. Oops. Never mind, don't worry about it. Anyway, Slipstream running in 7th position now, just up behind Lockdown and Kunis. These two bumper to bumper. Kunis with a 0.5 penalty, but of course that isn't going to come into play until the end of the lap as he heads down Dottinger Hall. Now, Astro up ahead in 4th place. He's battling Osman to secure back 3rd. I'll say insecure. I don't think Astro actually had or held 3rd at one point in this race, unless it was off the start line. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, Osman's done well to have recovered his race in that Renault F1 inspired livery on the GTR. Sliced is still 2.5 seconds out from Parker, so I think he's managed to find his pace and grip and stick with the fast man out in front. However, we'll see how a Benetton Nissan. Oh, thank you. I genuinely was looking at that as if Fernando Alonso's era F1 car, but then it was missing a bit too much yellow. I'm a head out. I've had a bad day today. It was better a while ago with first daily race, so hopefully do better tomorrow. Exactly, Murphy. Tomorrow's another day, mate. Tomorrow's another day, and say we'll catch you again in another lobby. So make sure you sub with the notification bell on, mate. And if you haven't already, jump into the Discord as well to stay in touch with us all. I'll say you can always find out if there's any lobbies or anything going in there, bud. Well, Slipstream is disconnected as well, so we're only down to now 10 people running on the Nürburgring. Oh my god. Oh, this hay fever's getting too much. So Osman is still fighting away with Astral in 4th. He's got a 0.7 gap. Astral now, of course, up into Osman. Astro has got 1.7 seconds, now 1.8 behind to Lockdown, so he's not looking too concerned in his rear view. He's more just looking forward and gaining that podium position, I think. So looking back through then, no one else seems to be in much of a battle space. Everyone's in their own sort of little gap. Like to subscribe, join the Discord, you seem like a cool guy. Well, thank you very much, Murphy. It's a pleasure to have you on board, mate, and say welcome to the RDR community. We're just trying to build the biggest community possible surrounding GT7, you know, for all the different styles that people play, whether it's drifting, car shows, roleplay lobbies, or straight Group 3 racing. We're going to host it all. But yes, so Sliced has clearly made a little bit of an error somewhere, but not a massive one. He's just dropped 2 seconds back from Parker now, but he's also got 11.5 second gap to Astral in 3rd position. Astral's now looking a little bit more comfortable. He hasn't got Osman breathing down his neck. Something has happened to Osman, though. He's down in 6th now, which is unfortunate. It's a shame, buddy. Hopefully you can recover yourself nice enough. Kunis, of course, with that 0.5 penalty. Luckily, he's managed to keep his penalties down, though, and it's just a 0.5 he'll be serving then as he comes onto Dottinger Hall. Out of, what's that, Galgenkampf. So just going around the second carousel now. Astral 3rd position, heading on to Dottinger Hall now. Lockdown in 4th. Oh, Osman's left. How come Osman's left? Where'd you go? Anyway, Parker now 5 seconds clear as he heads under the Bilstein Bridge on Dottinger Hall, Nordschleife Straight. Sliced is 5 seconds behind with 12, nearly 13 seconds back to Astro. But Astro has got Lockdown starting to slowly but surely make his way up and to be in contention for that 3rd place. It would be nice to see Lockdown on the podium. Of course, a little bit of British bias coming in, but it's me, guys. You know it's going to happen. So Kunis then has now served his penalty. Hopefully he won't be getting another one. But the Dutchman in the Martini Porsche is running nicely in 5th. Deluxe in 6th in his Huracan. He's running pretty sweet as well. He hasn't got much going on. He has got 2.5 seconds behind to Jolvo, and Jolvo himself is running in a fair enough gap in the KUS Manthe Porsche. He's got a little bit of a gap then back to our final run at Dark Knight. as Zach has also just disconnected. It's a shame to see so many people disconnecting. I really thought there was going to be more that were sticking into the race, but well done to those that are staying out there. And of course, congratulations early on in the race to Parker, who's 5.9 seconds clear of Slice now. Slice is still, he's still within touching distance of him. He's still in the mirrors. He's not too competitive. But he certainly put one blinder of a performance in to have secured such a dominant second position. He is the only driver in the race, realistically, that was able to stick it to Parker, or at least stick with him for a section of the race. Because, yeah, we go back to third position now on the second lap on the GP Sprint, or not GP Sprint, sorry, on the GP 24-hour section of the Nürburgring for this track layout. And he's 20 seconds behind off the pace. And Astral, this is an A+, very fast driver in the RCF, a car that he feels very comfortable in, and he's 20 seconds off the pace. Like, that is very, very unheard of. A 0.5 Parker as well for penalty, sorry, for Parker. However, I don't think that's going to make much of a difference for him. And 1 second now, he could probably clock up 2 or 3 seconds, and it's not going to make too much of a difference. Sliced Bread, though, has he got any penalties? No, he's keeping it clean. That's what we like. Astral then running in third still nicely. He's got Lockdown just about a second behind now, so something could happen between these two as they head on to Nordschleife for the second and final time here this evening. Kunis just ringing up the rear in his RSR. Something may happen for him. We're not too sure. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Deluxe then, he's running with Jolvo just 0.5 behind, but a 0.5 penalty means that eventually Jolvo is going to drop back. So whether he gets round and puts a fair bit of time between himself and Deluxe, or whether he stays where he is, we'll have to see. And Dark Knight then is also on the Nordschleife now, just completing his final lap. 1 sec. Zach, just let you know, Hamilton's actually a new driver. It's Cody Murphy. He's only started racing very recently and wants to join in. So if anything, he can just learn from us. He doesn't need to be need to be reminded of his skill level. He knows he's not the best, but he's trying, and that's all that we ask. I'm sure he'll learn about racing etiquette and everything off everyone else, guys, and say. But don't forget, the more time he spends in the lobbies, the more he's going to pick it up, and the more he's going to understand how we run things. So it's not going to be a problem in the future, guys, I'm sure. Anyway, 6 seconds out thereabouts to Sliced Bread in second place. Let's try and stay on board with a little bit of a battle then. Let's get some action going. At the moment, yes, there's a penalty between them, but it is heating up. Jolvo in the KUS Manthey Racing 911 RSR is chasing Deluxe down heavily in that Hurricane. Going too wide here as they enter before Foxhole. Deluxe just shutting the door on Jolvo, but now it is pedal to the metal. Who is going to back out first? Whose cojones are the largest as we end Foxhole? This is where it will count. This is where the move could be made for Jolvo. He knows this track. Deluxe, of course, has got familiarities, but this is Jolvo's home ground. The stomping ground for him. I've seen Jolvo perform here, and Jolvo is still an incredibly fast driver. Not taking anything away from Deluxe. Also an incredible driver, but yeah, between the two right now, it's looking close. I'd say we can't jump on the actual onboard with Deluxe, but we can see here that Jolvo is still creeping up in the mirrors. He's becoming an issue, making Deluxe sweat a bit. Deluxe there just running wide, and it means that now Jolvo jumps up ahead with his 0.5, so now he's got a lot of time to make, so he's going to have to start running away with it if he wants to keep 6th position. Of course, he's on top of the leaderboard currently, so it is still all to play for him. However, Parker coming first. Slice, if he comes, well, he's even going to be in second. That's 18 points. Slice gets fastest lap, which could very well happen here, especially with the penalty. That could be a very big issue. Slice could very well shoot to the top of the leaderboard here. We're going to have to see where Jolvo finishes. If Jolvo could climb up that 6-second gap to Kunis, it'd be a miracle, but it would secure him up higher. Ooh, Lockdown has pushed up right to behind Astro. We could see Lockdown even making a move to 3rd place onto the podium. Bumper to bumper. Astro there was jump on board with the behind. We could barely even see Lockdown's headlights. He is that close. Phenomenal racing from these two. Not a single bit of pressure release for Astral in the slightest. And Lockdown makes the move past. Lockdown is now up into 3rd place. Can he hold it for the remainder of the lap? We shall have to find out. Parker is now, yeah, he's 1 second penalty still, as he is coming through. Oh no, sorry. Now he's on. Now he's on Hort Act. Yeah, Hort Act to Hedwig Groch. I don't. Whipperman is on its way as well. I really don't read the German words, the best guys. I do apologise. Oh, we've only got 3 people in viewing with us apparently. That's a shame. Anyway, Dark Knight in 8th, Deluxe in 7th, with Jovo still pressuring on behind him with that 0.5 penalty looming. It could happen on the Dottinger Hall straight. Kunis now 7.8 seconds, but he's got a 0.5. Astral in 4th, still chasing Lockdown. Lockdown now 0.5 ahead, and 17.5 seconds off the back end of Sliced. And 8 seconds in front of Sliced is Parker. So once again, just highlighting a very phenomenal dominant run from the Polish man here, A. Parker. Pretty much a celebrity as he came into the lobby. Everyone had mentioned just how fast he is. So it was great to have him. It was great to have him join us tonight. I say he's definitely made his mark on the scoreboard, that's for sure, and he's earned the right to rock the number 1. Considering, yeah, he's finished first now in both lobbies. Of course, he hasn't finished this race yet, so I don't want to put the commentator's curse onto him, but it is looking good for him so far. I can't hide that from you guys. Round 2nd carousel then. Yeah, Lockdown's now put a second between himself and Astral. Jovo's put 1.5 seconds between himself and Deluxe, so as it looks, this is where they are going to be finishing. Dark Knight is then also just ringing up the rear, so it's good to see for him. Parker is about to cross the penalty line, though, so we're going to see that gap reduce from Sliced Bread from 8 seconds down to about 7. No way! Parker has come off on the penalty line. No way! Parker's came off, he's left, he's backed out. It's Sliced Bread holding the lead. That's phenomenal. We had no idea that was going to happen. Parker came across the penalty line, slipped, fell, and out he goes. So it is Sliced Bread that takes the victory here at Nordschleife. Not Nordschleife, sorry. At the 24-hour layout. Could very well indeed see Sliced Bread taking the fastest lap point as well. To which he has done so for the 3 races previous that he raced in. Anyway, stay on board with him then as he crosses the line. 2 laps around Nordschleife completed with Sliced Bread in a time of 16 minutes or just thereabouts. Final time of 8:00.681. First place for Slice. Congratulations, buddy. Well done indeed. Lockdown in 2nd position in the British Airways M6, slipping and sliding with Astral behind him, but onto the final straight, and there it is. Very close finish between these two, but 2nd goes to Lockdown and 3rd to Astral. Kunis now also on the final corner as well in the Martini Porsche. Phenomenal run for him, and a great race indeed. 4th position for Kunis as he comes across the line backwards, and followed then up by Jovo and Deluxe. That's very tight all the way until the end, but Jovo in 5th with Deluxe in 6th, leaving Dark Knight as the final finisher to come across the line in his RSR in 7th. So well done, guys. Great run tonight. We're just going to jump on with the leaderboard, and I'll just get that all adjusted. So it was Sliced Bread who came first. Well done. It was an American sandwich. It was. Lockdown was in 2nd with 18 points. Who was next then? Astral with 16. Who was next after Astral? Kunis, the newcomer this evening, who'd scored 14 points. Followed after Kunis was Giovo with 12 points. So a much better run than race 3, just by 1 extra position. 6th place then for Deluxe. Sorry, I'm saying because Casper is upstairs, so I am doing the scoreboard. Otherwise, this would be Casper doing this on the side. But bear with me, guys. I would jump back into the call, but I know I'm going to get distracted by that lot, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so Dark Knight finished in 7th, which gives him 8 points. And we're not going to hand any more points out to any of the racers as they didn't actually finish the race. So we're not going to count them on the list. If we were to, though, it would give Parker 6 points, putting him 26th. He'd level Yaski, but no, we wouldn't see anything happening there. So 72 points for Giolvo, 48 for SAS, 42 for Panam, Sliced with 56. I realise actually I'm typing all of this out and shouting it all while it's all going out, and I shouldn't have. I should have probably been a little bit. 44. That's 50. I should have waited for Casper to do this. I'm not gonna lie. This was very silly of me. But yes, there we go. Yeah, let me just reorganize this then. How do I don't know how to work this. I'm going to have to wait for Casper, guys. I got an 8:02. That's very fast. It's 2 seconds off the pace of Slice. Around the Nürburgring, that makes all the difference. So jump in this, and then we'll just jump back on over to the stream. No. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Yeah, so it's all gone to pot in the last race. Basically, Casper is unavailable now and can't do my scoreboard for me, so this is the best that we've got. It's not updated fully. It's nowhere near the run, but I can announce the winner, at least, so I'm going to do that. Because, yeah, I'm going to be calling the stream off now, guys. It is time to shoot off. But yes, Jolvo, congratulations, my man. First place. I forgot to add the extra point for Slice. That actually puts you with 57 points, but it makes absolutely no difference to the standings whatsoever. Let me just adjust Sliced to 57. There we go. I have no idea how to move people up the ranks. I need to learn how to do that. That'd be great. But yes, so Jolvo in first place with 72 points. Sliced in second place with 57 points. Tied in third then is Osman and SAS with 48 points. But of course neither one of those are running right now. Next then would be Deluxe in fourth place with 44 points. No, sorry. Lockdown would be after Sliced with 50 points. So Lockdown is third, and Astral and SAS are fighting with 48 points for fourth. In fifth is, I have no idea. I've had to rush it and it's gone terribly wrong and I don't understand it. It's all done? Oh, thank gosh. Right, okay, yeah, there we go. And it's as if by magic, Casper's back and she's fixed it. So, Jolvo first, Sliced second, Lockdown third, SAS and Astral joint in fourth, but technically fifth. Deluxe then in sixth, Panam in seventh, Osman in eighth, Yaski in ninth, and Parker in 10th. Cunis in 11th, Dark Knight 12th, Hamilton 13th, Slipstream 14th, and Zach in 15th. Sliced Bread got the fastest lap, by the way, as well.
W.
On the last race. Even with Parker in. Parker actually left. Slice came first. Parker was ahead by about 8 seconds. He came off dotting a hole. He served his 1 second penalty but moved too far over to the left. Caught the grass and he spun out. As he spun out, he just thought, nah, he's had enough, and backed out. But yes, no guys, that's how it all stands for the Community Night scoreboard. It's been phenomenal to have you all in with us. Jolvo, congratulations for being the overall winner. Head of Racing winning the Racing Lobby. Who would have thought it, eh?
Man, that's crazy.
But no, thank you all very, very much for joining in, guys. It's been a pleasure to stream for you all once again. And of course, if you are watching, you haven't already, make sure you hit that sub button and jump into the Discord below as well. It'd be great to see you in there. But no, guys, thank you all very, very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Take it easy. I've been Matt, and I shall catch you in the next one. Peace out.